Oh, say, can you see the light? What's the problem with you? Shouldn't have turned down those cue cards.
Welcome back to United States of Australia. I am the Aussie guy and back on a Sunday morning for a couple of weeks. All right, well, some of you might be happy, some of you might be excited. Whatever. A couple of weeks, kids are on school holidays, so I had to go back to Sunday morning. And thankfully, because me not being fucking on top of it all, it was a bit last minute that I let the boys know, and thankfully I can always rely on this man.
The Jersey Ranger 201. What a fucking moron you are.
G'day, NJ.
That's the name. Don't wear it out.
Happy 4th of July. Well, it's obviously the 5th of July now, but
Thank you very much.
Happy 4th to you and to all of our lovely listeners from the US. Hughesy's here and he got here early. He did a Bung Tower and he did Bung Tower. That's literally what he wrote. So thanks for that, Hughesy. Appreciate that. What was I going to say, NJ? A panhandler's here too. Send Stealth the link. He'd have to follow me, I think, for that to happen. We know how that goes, don't we, NJ?
Actually, I have a follow up on that. Stealth, Stealth acceded to his own suggestion, right? Because it was him that said, "Oh, I guess I have to follow you," and then, "Oh, well, why can't Flimsy do it?" So he made a poll during our last show, which conveniently as a 24-hour poll, and after our show was well done. The poll ended when I was in bed the next night, and by a 6% margin, add NJ won, and so he added me on Twitter yesterday.
Wow. Well, what a huge moment.
I know.
Good for you, Stealth Chaos, for being, a man of his word.
A mighty white of you.
Going with the result of a Twitter poll. I think we're all proud of him for that. From what I hear, he made an appearance on MLC last night with the great Malware, the man with 1 million dongs. I didn't catch any of it. I was watching Clowntown afterwards or listening to Clowntown. Did you happen to catch any of that? Anything interesting come out of it?
I saw quite a bit of it. I listened to less of it because I was trying to set up my Roadcaster. I was having issues initially, but it was par for the course performance. I saw him getting into it with Karmic a little bit. Karmic, and I wasn't putting up many points. Then Malware showed up, and then Panhandler showed up, and Panhandler really stuck it to him, and I enjoyed that.
And Hughesy making reference to, I think, what's been the talk of the town from the MLC appearance, Mr. Panhandler.
Yeah,
I like your bandana game. And Mr. Panhandler says, Hughesy, I like your banana game. Wait, what? Yes. And Baumert, the great James Baumert, the lovely James Baumert. Hey, I like this Aussie guy. And Eccles says, I like this NJ guy.
Thank you.
And Kim Nicholson says, it's Sunday night already? I'm way late for work. No, I did explain briefly in the intro. My kids are on school holidays or vacation, whatever. What do you guys call it when the kids have break?
Vacation, yeah.
Yeah. For the next 2 weeks. So it means I'm home with the kids on a Monday, and it means I can't do the Sunday night show. And that only hit me this morning, my time. That realization hit me. I went, oh, fuck, I'm going to have to do the show tonight. So that's why we're here, here and now. And supertip.gg/USOA. NJ, this week, our worst fears were realized as my daughter went to a dental specialist. And yeah, I mean, look, we've had fears since her teeth started coming through because things didn't look great. We thought we might have something on our hands, and we do. We have something on our hands. And so it's not even like, I mean, obviously I feel awful for her. She's gonna have to get dental surgery this year. She's 4, right? Which is fucking brutal. But also like it's not gonna end there. Like these teeth fall out and then she gets new teeth and all of that. So hopefully there's some sort of treatment and she doesn't have to go through too many dental surgeries, but she's got one coming up. So supertip.gg/USOA. Yes, this is the braces grift. Not braces, but yeah. She's got to get surgery. So oh no. And like even in Australia, we got great healthcare and great health insurance and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Dental doesn't give a fuck. The
Yeah.
dental industry fucks you in the ass as much as they can. So supertip.gg/USOA. Anyway, let's move along. I'm keeping it like relatively tight today, NJ. Just three segments. But they're all kind of, well, no, sorry. We'll go to the first one because it's not related at all to any other stuff. That's right. This is a bit of a cleaning out my closet situation. No, not that kind.
Aaron's boring, and April adds nothing. It's gonna be great. We're scripting this morning. Come on. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp. It's gonna be mediocre as fuck. It's time for Movie and the Scrimp.
Baumet, to make jokes about Perth all you like. It's my baby girl. All right? Shut the fuck up. So yeah, this is a cleaning out the old saved files situation, NJ. I was going through today and just scrolling back through, deleting stuff, all of that. And then I went, oh, these ones haven't even been edited yet. Let's fucking have a look. And so you remember it was the infamous Shuley New night that I had a ton of toe clips that night, and I didn't get anywhere close to getting through all the toe clips. So I was going through all that, and I was like, all right, there's some stuff here. There's some stuff here we can work with for a steel toe segment. But I did realize pre-show, now that Hughesy's here and everything, I might pop up with a little mini stream during the week because there's something I want to cover that I didn't actually end up getting around to clipping and like, you know, taking a bit of time to really get all the stuff out of it. So yeah, I'll leave that at that. But it might be a little pop-up stream during the week, I guess is what I'm saying. But Aaron, steel toe. So this goes back probably a month at this point. The Shuley New stuff, August 12, all that. That goes back a ways. And as you guys all know now, Aaron, demonetized from YouTube, does not put dick up on YouTube. Maybe the odd clip here and there, you know what I mean? So tough times if you want to clip Aaron Himholt these days. But he does put clips up, the stuff that he thinks will draw people to his channel. And back then I looked at a couple of clips that he'd put up. And one of them, this was, a little bit after the Kevin Hart roast. And Chelsea Handler had been doing a media tour and talking about how all the men are racist fucks and all that. So, Steel Toe is going to have a take on Chelsea Handler, right? So here we start off with Aaron talking about Tony Hinchcliffe because he's watching a Tony Hinchcliffe clip where he was responding to Chelsea Handler. And this clip is titled Unearned Arrogance.
I will say this, Tony Hinchcliffe, now I want to hate him again.
he is such a stick up his ass. Like, I've never seen arrogance come from a guy that hasn't earned it. Like Tony Hinchcliffe, let's be very clear. He hitched himself to the Joe Rogan wagon, and Joe just, co-signed him to the stars.
Look, I'm not going to argue with that take. The fact that he said, I've never seen anyone with unearned arrogance. I mean, in and of itself is a silly statement. But Aaron himself, I think, has classified himself top 3 in broadcasting of all time. You were talking about unearned arrogance, but yes, look, Tony Hinchcliffe has definitely got some favors from friends. NJ, I don't know. Do you think maybe he puts a fraction more effort into his show than perhaps Steel Toe does?
I think that this is a pointing Spider-Man meme. I think he's 100% right about Gay Tony. But yeah, and I think that they put a similar amount into their show. Yeah, Kills. Maybe I'm not the target demographic. I'm probably not, but I don't get the acting like this motherfucker's reinventing the wheel when he is doing a 21st century freak show. Essentially, is the plot of Kill Tony, and he thinks that he's oh yeah, it's me, Tony. He's doing this like Paul Lynde ass thing. Yeah, he thinks who he is, as we say where I'm from. But so does Aaron. So
yeah, that's more the point of this clip. It's not so much like disagreeing with him about Tony Hinchcliffe. I'll push back a little bit. I'll push back on you a little bit and say Tony Hinchcliffe definitely works harder than Aaron Imholt. But this is a pretty simple idea. And don't get me wrong, I'm not minimizing what they've done and where they've gone with it. But it's a pretty simple, basic formula that's as old as time. Like, this is like what basically is like Gong Show or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, or America's Got Talent and shit like that. The singing fucking shows. It's come up here and wow us in fucking a minute. Like, that's the thing as old as time. So sure, it's just more. Do you have a mirror, Aaron? Because Flimsy and NJ Ranger are working on the mirrors for the needy.
It's the Little Mirror Project.
That's right, the Little Mirror Project. That's right. Very clever.
Tony Hinchcliffe is not exceptionally talented, and he's not an amazing stand-up comedian. He's a little prick. He's the little fucker at school who would go, yeah, 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 yeah. And when you were just about to grab him by the throat and kick the shit out of him, he'd go run behind one of his football buddies.
I mean, what are we doing, Aaron? Replace football buddies with the Minnesota courts, and you've got yourself a perfect fucking analogy for Aaron. Yeah, it's wild that he doesn't have, like we talk about the self-awareness thing. Like if I started going on a rant of like, this fucking guy, look at him, he's fucking bald, he's got fucking gray hair, like the little bit that he has is gray, he wears fucking glasses, he's fat. Like I would stop at some point and go, hang on, that's 100% me that I'm talking about right now.
It's a little too close to home.
Yeah, exactly.
So Tony Hinchcliffe is remarkably unlikable. And he just does have this unearned
He said the magic word.
Arrogance about him. Like, I love this term, but he was born on third base and thought he hit a triple. So I'm going to try and put that aside because he's going to shit on Chelsea Handler, which I like.
Look, one of the great sayings of all time, the born on third base, thought he hit a triple. That applies to like the Kardashians, for example. You know what I mean? Or like, not even them actually, because they kind of built their fortune through their reality show and all that shit. But their very famous lawyer dad was very rich. Mm-hmm. It doesn't really apply here. Like, Kill Tony still had to start as nothing and build up to start. He wasn't born on third base. Like, some friends carried him around to third base, sure. Like, I'll give him that, you know what I mean? But he wasn't born on third base. I think that's a bit of a reach, but, maybe I'm being a little bit semantical right now. Is that a word? It is now.
It is now.
Oh. Moving along to the next one. I titled this one just a classic little bit of show prep Aaron.
It gave me a lot of opportunity to remind Chelsea Handler what she looks like and where her life is.
So he seems to be taking it well. I don't think he likes Chelsea Handler. Also, Crack-A-Miko made a Chelsea Handler song. I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. Crack-A-Miko, Chelsea Handler.
One of my favorite things is Aaron speaking out and what he's typing. I love that he had this story ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
He knew about the Crack-A-Miko song.
Mm-hmm.
I want to pop a link in there, Aaron. Pop it in the tab
Hey,
somewhere.
Crack-A-Miko, you hear this? You see this?
You seen this? You heard about this? So that was just amused me. I always like to get a little bit of Aaron going, Crack-A-Miko, Chelsea Handler. Oh, we got some breaking Chelsea news, actually, from Aaron. This might blow your mind, NJ. I don't know if you're aware of this, but Aaron got the scoop on this one.
Like Tony, but you such a phony. You got me defending this twink. Let's talk about it.
Now that might be the worst thing she's done. Is she's such a disingenuous old bitter hag that we're defending Tony Hinchcliffe, which none of us want to do.
Yeah, that was Crack-A-Miko's joke. Well done. You did explain the joke successfully, Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Chelsea, do you guys know how she got that show, Chelsea Lately? Because it just kind of seemed like she got a show. Like this woman, Chelsea Handler, is just out there all of a sudden trying to do like a really bad Joan Rivers impression as a younger woman. And we can play a clip of Joan Rivers talking about Chelsea Handler a little bit later.
Aaron's show prep from Twitter, because the same Joan Rivers clip on Howard Stern was floating around Twitter when Chelsea was bitching to people, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, Aaron's got a scoop on how she actually got the show, Chelsea Lately. She didn't just pop up and get a show. How'd she get it, Aaron?
Where she shit on her bad and kind of lays this out in detail. She was fucking the head of NBC or the head of Paramount. What? She was fucking one of the heads of the networks. And so she got herself a job that way. I mean,
but don't even research it at all. Don't worry. You're going to give us this breaking news that has been what? Public information for how long? 20 years at this point?
Yeah.
It's a good one, Aaron. Good scoop. Did you guys know that the only reason this dumb fucking talentless whore got anywhere is because she fucks dudes? Yeah. That's
novel take.
Aaron, wait till we tell you about fucking Weinstein. Jesus. All right, so let's get over to it's now the Chelsea and Joan Rivers war.
Okay.
This one, it's a bit longish, and I've probably left more in than I should, but I just like watching Aaron's brain tick. You know what I mean? Like he's one of those people where you can see his brain tick.
As the other people who were there, Chelsea Handler, Joan Rivers. Joan was on Stern once, and she had a lot to say about Chelsea Handler. Here it is.
Chelsea Handler gave it to you, Joan, yesterday.
I don't even know who she is. Frankly. You know when people, I don't know who she is.
You want to hear what she said or no?
Yeah.
All right, I'll play it. I'll give you the short version, 59 seconds. Listen to this. But Joan Rivers was critical of you at one point, wasn't she?
Well, Joan Rivers. I mean, what the fuck do I care about Joan Rivers?
You don't care. It doesn't bother you. It does bother you.
I saw Joan Rivers the other day.
I love how Pat Dixon's he's got the nose pick thing that Aaron did, but he's constantly got it like just sitting there as if Aaron's a co-host on the show at the moment. And this face here, I don't know if he's looking at chat, but he's doing the really like I'm listening. You know what I mean? I'm really focused kind of face. And it's like, I don't even really care the words. I'm just intrigued. Like, because look at this. This looks like a happy man that's into his job right now. I enjoy watching his face for all of this.
Also, Aaron, you noticed that Howard has shit timestamped.
Yes.
Howard's not Googling Chelsea Handler, Howard Stern.
Yes, that's pretty good. Pretty good of Howard, you know. And even if he did have to do that, someone would do it for him.
Mm-hmm.
And that daughter,
Melissa. Yeah.
And
You don't like Melissa?
no, I mean I don't not like her. I mean,
Right.
but I don't think about either one of them ever.
Bad.
The
what you
girl
said.
made it on her back, fucking the president. We all know that.
Nobody better than Joan. Joan Rivers was one of those people, you can't step to her. She shit talks better than anybody. The only person who really stopped her in her tracks was Carson.
Other than that,
Hey, this is going to be good. Aaron's going to give us a history lesson in late night in a minute. But he's clapping like a seal at the thing that he just told us. Stevie Lou and Hughesy just combined for an end towel. Well done, fellas.
Very good.
Good work. It's very slow here this morning. It's all good. So yeah, he's very impressed with the thing that he just learned. He's very impressed by the thing that he just told us about that he learned off of watching this clip a week earlier, and it was news to him that she got the job laying on her back.
number two.
Oh my God, you promised you were not going to say that.
Too bad. No, she started out.
Wait, maybe somebody missed it. What did you just say, John?
Doesn't matter. We all know how she got there. Number two, she's fine. She's ordinary. She's not a genius. She's an ordinary girl that.
He looks bored with his own show right now.
What's this little face that he's doing?
I know. It's like a focus, like, I'm ready for I'm in the game. My head's in the game. Let's do this, you know? And he's just searching for anything he can comment on.
Now you're going to do a Chelsea deep dive as a result of this, as if anybody watches these roasts anymore is one thing. So it's something that, like, okay, he was in, but this is the result of your show prep, such as it is, scrolling through Twitter. You think that this is a big event, and so the course of the show is dictated by your feed. And as a result, because you're doing fucking free association with this shit, now we're turning this into a segment. As I say, slow news day. I know that one of these days, I'm going to play Come Town cutting up on Tom Myers, and while I'm going through that, I'm also going to play Come Town cutting up on Anthony Cumia. Like, I know that my day is coming for that. But that's going to be of my own volition and not just because I saw as a trending topic Kevin Hart roast Chelsea Handler.
And this is obviously, we learned last week, he's learned to shake up his algorithm. So that different things into his algorithm other than hating Jews. Which is, he set himself up well there. Rover says, newsman, Aaron Face. Yeah, nailed it. Oh, by the way, fucking thanks for commenting early, Rover, because I completely forgot. As we went off the air last week, Rover hit us with a $50 super sticker. I didn't get the. I was sitting there trying to, like, how do I go back on screen so I can thank him? And I couldn't figure it out. I panicked, so I was like, I got to remember that, and I didn't. But then Rover popped up, so I could remember. So thanks for the $50 again, Rover. You're a legend. Come Town for life.
Yes,
says Ruru Runner. Great show, funny dudes. Fucking upselling a tiny penis bit. That rolling, man.
The gay news. Do.
Good stuff. All right, let's get back to the fucking comedic genius, Aaron Imhoff.
She was fucking somebody high up in the industry, and they gave her a break, and she's doing okay. I went over very nicely.
Joan, why don't you fuck someone high up in the industry?
Because nobody wanted me.
Yeah, go ahead.
I went over to this thing that we had, and I went into the room and went right over to her and said, exactly, hello.
Have you got anything, Aaron? Because I got nothing for this. So if you could give us something, or are we just going to watch the clip?
Did we maybe bite off? Did we maybe, because this is not at all timestamped, did we bite off a little bit more than we can chew, and there's irrelevant shit in here? Is that perhaps what came to pass? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. She obviously has no manners. I don't know where she comes from.
Jersey.
When I walk over and say, hello, nice to see you. You say, ignored me.
Oh. Wow.
That's someone. Who the the fuck do you think you are?
He's literally like he's in a conversation with this woman that he doesn't care about, and he's just like waiting for his time to fucking walk away.
Best be hitting the old dusty trail.
That's number one. Number two, she gets up and they say, Chelsea broke into late night for women.
Excuse me?
Oh,
Not only did Joan Rivers break into late night for women, she had to compete against Carson. I think Fox put her on. You can check me on that if I'm wrong. Fox decided to get.
Yeah, that was Fox, but you could.
Yeah,
if you knew you were going to do this, maybe you could have.
This is how I would check it. Fox, Joan Rivers.
We've got to actually while you're on the Google machine,
Mm-hmm.
because I forgot to Google this shit, to do a bit of fact checking. But I'm pretty confident he's wrong. But let's see.
Give her a late night show against Carson because she used to be the Friday night host of Johnny's show.
He's actually
fact,
right about her shit being on Fox.
No, I knew he's right about Fox.
Okay,
That's right. He's right about this, where she was fill-in hosting for Carson. Is what's coming next.
Okay,
I'm more interested in.
Cool.
Johnny felt so burned by her going to compete with him that he stopped having guest hosts on Fridays until Jay Leno came along. And
See, I think that's incorrect. He stopped talking to her. He never talked to her again. That was the thing he stopped doing. But he still had guest hosts and shit. I think Letterman did some, Leno, etc. But again, even more so is the next thing I think he's about to say.
Okay. That worked out wonderful. Johnny never got burned again. But she went and she competed with Carson. Like Chelsea Handler got a shitty show on E! That a few girls I went to high school with watched. She didn't have to go in and compete with Leno and Letterman on network television. They threw Joan Rivers at the king of late night when he was undisputed and nobody was going against him. I want to say that I don't even think Sajak or Arsenio Hall or even Chevy Chase to that point had been doing late night yet.
So that I got to disagree with. That can't be right.
I mean, Arsenio is the 90s. The Chevy Chase thing was extremely short-lived.
Yeah, and I'm sure that was not long after Saturday Night Live and everything. He hit big in the movies and all that. I'm sure that was fucking late 70s.
Okay. In 1983, Johnny Carson made Joan Rivers the permanent guest host of The Tonight Show. This gave the program continuity on nights Carson was off. In 1986, Rivers accepted an offer to host her own competing late-night show on the new Fox Broadcasting Company. Carson learned about it from Fox rather than Rivers directly. The exact sequence has been disputed, and he viewed it as a personal betrayal. The two never reconciled. After Rivers left, Carson did not eliminate the permanent guest host concept. Instead, for about a year, a variety of guest hosts filled in. Then Gary Shandling and Jay Leno alternated as permanent guest hosts. By 1988, Leno became the sole permanent guest host and eventually succeeded Carson as host in 1992.
So there we go. Just that was enough to know how wrong it was. Anyway, I don't really care about him being wrong about it. Well, I do, but it's just like, maybe if you're going to do this, like, know your shit. Like, do a little bit of research on it. Now, you could say to me right now, well, you could have done your research. And that's true. But I went, I'm going to go in just like he did, but we're going to do it live like he did because he decided to do this live without any facts. Anyway, let's move on.
Could have my timing wrong.
Chelsea has started for women.
No, they said she gives so many young comedians their breaks.
Their breaks.
Right.
And also a lot about women in late night. So I walked up with a joke. I said, and I want to thank Chelsea for giving me my break.
That's funny.
A joke. But she doesn't have no jokes because she's not that clever. So that was...
So she gets... So this is not the first time. This Kevin Hart thing is not the first time Chelsea Handler's gotten bitchy about people busting her balls a little bit. But yeah, I just...
All right.
Yeah, that's a good take.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the Joan Rivers thing's really cleared the air on it. It wasn't her media tour of being a bitch about jokes. This really cleared the air.
Dog, you're sitting there, you got nothing. You're chewing up the clock. This is what this comes off as.
Yeah. And if this wasn't a clip, you would be expecting him to go Streamlabs, PayPal. You know what I mean? Like, because that's all it's about.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, supertip.gg/USOA, dental surgery for my daughter. Need money. Where is Robbie Walker, 2508? What did he say, NJ? He was vomiting and he would try and get here. But you know how that be. You know how that be. I can't remember what's left, but there's still a bit left, so I don't know if there's anything to goof on. Let's find out.
The whole Chelsea Handler thing in general, I'm not going to sit here and be disingenuous and go, I don't even know how she got famous. Like, I get why she was a hook for, like, especially women.
Okay.
Because, she was sassy and she'd say wild stuff on cable and, fine. She was a less, and this is going to age me a little, she was a less edgy version of Sarah Silverman. And a lot of you are going to say, Sarah Silverman, the hack? Was it? No. Back in the day.
Remember we were talking before when he was shitting on Tony Hinchcliffe? Again, are you hearing yourself, Aaron? Your whole gimmick is, I'm edgy. I hate the Jews and I do white power hour. That's your bit, Aaron.
Also, Aaron, how old do you think your audience is?
Yeah, well, that's a good
Again, I remember, I'm 30, right? I remember Sarah Silverman show. I remember Chelsea Lately as well. How old do you think that your audience is?
Yeah, he thinks he's talking to Gen Zs or something. Yeah. I remember when Sarah Silverman was hot. We all remember that.
Sarah Silverman's show, like her show she had on, I think it was Comedy Central. It's kind of ballsy. It was actually pretty good. Yeah. $5.
Didn't she do blackface for it?
Coming in from Main Vein says Chelsea is a mud shark, worthless whore to the gallows with her. God wills it. I believe he meant in Minecraft.
There's your classic steel toe super chat. You gotta love it.
Yeah, it's perfect. We're talking about a whore. Sorry, we're talking about a woman. She's a fucking whore, and fuck her. She can die. Yeah.
YouTube. Thank you very much, Main Vein. And then $1 from Main Vein says Joan Rivers is absolute class compared to that disgusting race trader. Well, not only that, but also...
Wow, Main Vein followed up. He hit the trifecta.
In case you didn't get it already by me calling her Mud Shark.
That race trader. By the way, Joan Rivers, I'll go back. Here with this, like, a way to respect Joan Rivers. It says she's all class when compared to, and then racism.
Thank you very much, Main Vein. And then $1 from Main Vein says Joan Rivers is absolute class compared to that disgusting race trader. Well, not only that, but also Joan Rivers also was murdered for...
Oh, yes. Now we get to the conspiracy, Aaron. Which you can't wait for. And pausing, perfect time to pause as Husey breaks the super tip seal, helping to go towards my daughter's dental surgery. We have Husey coming in with a voice tip. Thanks for the $5, Husey. And Robbie's not here, but he's here. Oh, wait. Don't hit play yet. Got to hit that button. Now do it.
I'm so fat that when people make fun of Anthony Cumia, I become jealous with rage. Don't feed Nana, feed Robbie. NJ fears Stancil. Bungs 2026.
Robbie said it right, too.
That's good.
Thank you, Husey, for the $5. Let's press that button back again so we don't get feedback like we have on past episodes when I forget to do that. All right. Yeah. Sorry. Conspiracy theory. Yeah, that's right. The Joan Rivers was murdered.
Trader. Well, not only that, but also Joan Rivers also was murdered for outing that Michelle Obama has a dick.
That feels like one that definitely needs the CIA or whoever to get involved and take that bitch out.
Yeah, the CIA did an emergency show.
That's what. Wait, she said Obama's wife was a man. Kill that bitch. It's over.
No, I don't know. I don't know if that's true, but that is one of the rumors out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Joan Rivers, she gave some interview on. She was walking up some steps, and she goes, "And Michelle's a man. Michelle was born a man, and she got a trans surgery, and blah blah blah." And like a day or two later, Joan Rivers went under the knife for some plastic surgery, and she did not wake up. Oh, she also used to say that Obama's gay. She's like, Barack Obama is a homosexual and he sucks cock, and Michelle's a man. And then she went in for what was supposed to be like a routine facelift or something. And, like a lot of people, she went in for a facelift and fucking died. Happens all the time.
Yeah, it could be the fucking 3,000 facial surgeries that she had previous to that.
Yeah, because nobody ever, especially not old people, they don't die from elective surgery, right? That's something that never happens.
And also, anytime you go under general anesthetic, that's where you got to fucking sign some shit
to say you're not waking up. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, fucking hell. Wild. Anyway, that was that one. I think I got. Do I have one more? I think I got one. Yes, one more. Oh, I forgot about this. So this was a clip of Aaron covering Ethan Ralph, and Scarlett Hampton about a month or so ago.
Very good.
And I never caught anyone covering this. And when I fucking clicked play on this clip today, I was like, fuck, I forgot I even clipped this. This is Aaron's little fantasy about the anniversary show this year.
Weird. No, I thought about that. I'm like, what if those two were still together? And you know how they just showed up in Las Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
What if they were like, we're gonna go to Minnesota and we're gonna go say hi to Aaron at his big event?
Now look, not insane because of the Wisconsin factor. You know what I mean? It's not that far. You know, if Ralph was in Wisconsin with them, or they also went, they were meeting in Chicago and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not insane to think that perhaps they would do that if they were still together. But what is insane is the rest of it.
I've already thought about how I would handle that if it happened.
Mm-hmm.
I would go to.
He's already thought of that in case they rock.
He's really doing the little kid, thinking up a scenario in my head, and then this is what I would do.
Gets worse.
Handle that if it happened. Mm-hmm. I would go to them and I would say, guys, I'm not accusing you of doing anything. I'm not accusing you of partaking in any particular substances. I'm not. I've literally practiced this in my car.
Oh, dude, don't say that. Driving to the gym. Listen, Ethan, you and Scarlett are welcome, but if I catch any pills or cocaine, we are done. Jesus Christ.
As if you wouldn't instantly cuck it up to Ralph.
You got cocaine? Can I fuck Scarlett? Yeah.
But if you're going to do any illicit substances, I would prefer you go off the grounds somewhere else, and I don't know about it. I have no idea. And you do whatever you're going to do. So don't do it at Cheeto's establishment. It's a nice place with nice people.
Don't bring.
God forbid.
Yeah, there's no way Ricada was doing that at Stoney's. What year was that? I forget which year. Oh, no, that was the fucking... No, that wasn't at Stoney's, actually. That was the comedy show. I don't think Ricada has ever been at an anniversary show. I think he came and went.
Oh, no. That was the comedy show that.
The comedy show. And that was at a different place. That wasn't at Stoney's. So, yeah, no, true. Although, do you reckon Cheetos wouldn't want a line of blow? I reckon he'd be up for a line of blow.
I see him as more of a crank man.
Yeah, well, fair. Fair.
Bring it around me.
Don't bring it around me. I don't need the aggravation. Just behave yourself while you're on the grounds. That would be... I literally have thought, if those two show up like they showed up in Vegas, God bless.
All right. First of all, I don't think Melton had to say a word to Ethan, Ralph, and Scarlett. Wasn't a requirement of his. You had to have a ticket to get in. And I think they checked IDs and all that shit. So I don't think Melton even had to rehearse his speech that he was going to give to Ethan, Ralph, and Scarlett. Maybe that's what happens when you have an open event just at a bar on a Saturday and say, yeah, just rock up. You'll be right.
I did. I didn't rehearse it, but I did when I met Ralph. I corrected the record because there was a clip that we played a couple weeks back of when I was on Uzi with Nick Ricotta and Dan's Stupid Podcast and Rochi, and I asked Ricotta to describe his relationship with one Ethan Raphael, and Ralph was watching it on the kill stream, and Ralph goes, "Ethan Raphael, well, I'll be damned." And then he didn't. He thought that it was not a joke, and then he thought that it was because he's Mexican, and that's why he's Ethan Raphael. And I had to explain to him that I was in fact joking. But I didn't rehearse it.
What a brain surgeon. Because I'm Mexican.
Well, I'll be damned.
Cowboys, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just that's the only thing I ask. Is that
all they got to do? The only rule.
Keep anything illicit away from the house.
The only thing I ask.
So
not in front of the children.
Scarlett and Ethan.
Scarlett's go, oh, look at that face. Got him scared. Yeah, so Aaron doesn't need them to purchase a ticket, enter the cornhole tournament. Just don't bring any drugs into Cheeto's home, which it is Cheeto's home. He lives upstairs. The bar is downstairs. So yeah, there you go. That's Aaron fantasizing about Ethan Ralph and Scarlett Hampton crashing the Steel Toe anniversary party for this year. Now, NJ, that's the end of Steel Toe for today.
Okay.
We're going to go on to a friend of yours and mine, and it pains me to do this, but we got to do it. And you know what? I'm going to let the whole 2-minute intro run because I'm going to have a piss break.
Okay.
So, yeah, you got 2 minutes, NJ. If there's anything you need to do, go do it.
I'm not in the fucking mood. If you want to tell me what to do, right? If you want to tell me how I should run my show, how I should do this, what I should do there, who I am, tell me. You can tell it to me privately, but if you're going to say it publicly and stuff, show me a reason why I should listen to you. I feel lucky to hear you, and I did that on purpose, Aussie guy, because you were here. I wanted to keep the music going just to be annoying. So there you go. I fucked up. And I'm like, oh, you have the link, And then he was in the chat going, you didn't send me the link. And I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but that's what got it started. So there we go. Just like, Jesus Christ. Come on. You know? I'm trying to fill 6 hours a week. There you go. So that's the and so that would have been better. But I felt like it wasn't like they basically, it seemed to me, and tell me if I'm wrong. There you go.
That was the second question, Shmuel.
Jesus. Well, the second question was sort of asked by Mr. Christian. How do you avoid getting involved in the beefs? Like, do people try to involve you in them and you just stay away from them, or are you? I don't know. Do you just say bullshit? I'm not going to do it. I had no intention of derailing anything. You've come to save YouTube and the internet and all of us from poor streamers like me. It's time. It's time.
It's time.
I love that Vincent Price in Thriller laugh that he has with Uzi.
Yeah. Actually, Hughes, are you still in the chat? What did you say to him right before you guys went on air? Because Hughes been known to do that. He'll say something just wild as you'll click and go live, and just to get a reaction out of you. And I feel like that's what Hughes did that day.
He said banana.
Let me. But yeah, that was wild. It's something we've never seen before or since from Shmuel on that one, which was interesting. So NJ, did you catch any Shmuel this week? I know it was probably tough because you were probably show prepping when Shmuel went live, getting ready for the stream.
I feel like I did, but I can't remember. All my shit is blurring together. So
fair enough. Just Echo Pineapple caught my eye. Aussie guy, any objection to me blocking Guru just for giggles? How about some timeout?
That's okay.
You can do a little. You can play around with the timeout, all right, but no blocking. No, Guru one's all right, unless he says something that hurts my feelings. Then, well, the fucking block button is gonna go crazy. It's actually rare to see Guru one here live. Thanks for joining us, Guru. You're up late.
Jello.
Up late on a Sunday night, old Guru. Well, it's only 10:30, to be fair. All right, let's go to Buckman. So on Wednesday, actually, funny enough, NJ, I believe it was Wednesday, when he went live right before your show, after, it's been revealed how often he does this to you. A man that's schedule is Tuesdays, Thursdays, and sometimes Saturdays was the schedule Shmuel got me to learn and remember,
Don't forget Sundays now, too.
Sundays now, too, with the Quad Father. Yeah, that'll be happening a bit later on today. Usually, lately that show has preceded us, but this week it'll be after.
Yeah.
Anyway, what was my point? Oh, yeah, we're talking about, so he's been just stomping all over your shit lately, and it's not about, like nobody has a quote unquote time slot.
Yes.
Like it's, I can go live whenever they fucking please. It's not really about that. It's not about taking away viewers from NJ as if, it's not, it's about, to me, like I'll put it in terms that obviously you understand, NJ. Our idiot fans would understand. Fans, sorry, I didn't mean to say fans. Listeners. That's fucking gross to say fans. We don't have fans. This is if you, NJ, not if you have been very supportive of me and this show, and you've helped us out a ton. You just being here today, this fucking helps me out a ton. Because of that, I would never dream of going live between 8 and 12 Eastern on a Wednesday, PM on a Wednesday, because that'd be disrespectful to you. Like everything you've done to help me out and all that shit, it'd be disrespectful for me to go, fuck NJ, I'll just go live. Who gives a shit? I got some shit I need to talk about. Fuck NJ. No. And also, I want to watch your show, so there's also that. That's what it's about, Buck. And I don't want NJ to have to come out and fucking say this shit to you. You dope. NJ don't give a fuck about who goes up against him. There's a respect thing, Buckman. Respect for the man who's done a fucking ton for you. He's done a lot. And NJ shouldn't need to tell you this. You should fucking realize this. That's the point. That's the point of what NJ was saying. He's trying to do it in a fun way and trying to have a bit of fun with it and just sort of give some stats and go, look, Shmuel, this is what you've done over the past however long, but hey, it's all good. But like, I can sit here and go, no, you're being disrespectful to a friend, the guy that's helped you out. I don't know if there's any way you want to follow on from that, NJ, but feel free.
Look, I agree. The way that I explained it to somebody was that I chose Wednesday night so as to not step on any of my boys' toes. And say in Atlantic City, when I had my head up my ass and we're there like for the weekend and I was trying to figure out a spot, I realized after the fact that we put our shit when Eckel is supposed to be on. And he was very understanding of it and was just like, okay, just figure out. And that's when I set up my redirect thing. Yeah, it's not about the audience. It's about more of a golden rule thing. And also, we stream once a week. If you stream 1, 2, 3, 4 times a week, right? And from Tuesday to Thursday, like what happened that needs to be addressed Wednesday and cannot wait 24 hours.
No, exactly. And Kim Nicholson, nothing to do with you. And this is just temporary. Sunday mornings are just temporary. So that what I just said to Schmuel has nothing to do with you. I just want to make that very clear. Miss Kim Nicholson. Ozzy, are you still? I actually think I'm putting some back on. To be honest, I don't worry about the scales. I'm not a scales guy. Like your weight goes up and down, you add muscle, you put weight back on, shit like that. So I'm not really a scales guy, but I actually think I've fattened up again. And it wouldn't surprise me because I have slacked off lately and eating some shit. Anyway, I don't talk about me. It's not what everyone's here for. So I wanted to address that because I was going to pull clips of Schmuel not getting it, still not fucking getting it. And I put in the chat, yeah, Schmuel, that's what it's about. Yeah, you nailed it, So, yeah, I wanted to address that. What we're going to is, it's kind of going to help lead into this week's Surely Network segment because I rattled him again. I hate to do it, but I had to rattle Schmuel because he came on. Chad Zumach had just struck Patrick Melton, and it was all the fucking rage. WATP covered it. Obviously, yourself, NJ, covered it, and Schmuel needed to cover it. And as I said to you in your chat on Wednesday night, NJ, one of the very few who's maintained consistency through the striking and the GoFundMe conversations. So yeah, that's my thing, like consistency and credibility. Like, can you maintain the same argument throughout all of this? And I feel like Schmuel struggles, but let's kick it off to where I get involved. I burst his bubble really before he even gets started, and that was my plan. But I've added just a little bit before my chat comes up, just for as you can watch me rattle him in real time as he completely stops talking about what he was talking about to address me.
Does fucking Chad strike Melton? Why does Chad strike Melton? Because he's sniping. This makes no sense to me. Right? No sense to me at all. But it's typical Chad. And what I love about Chad is that he
about to get on his high horse, but what's he spotted over here? What's his eyes looking at? Because he's really about to climb up on that high horse and really get going. What's he spotted?
What I love about Chad is that he doubles down. He doubles down on the thing. And you look, Aussie guy, I want to put
and there we are. So tell me I didn't rattle you right there, Schmuel. He was ready to get going. He was about to ramp up on Chad, and then he saw this pop up, and he's going, oh, fuck. Yeah, I have to address this first, don't I? Look, Schmuel's going to read the chat. I won't read it for you, so I'll let Schmuel get to it.
Sure.
I'm going to put this to bed one time, right? So you're going to tell us how bad striking is while turning a blind eye to 4 strikes against Menser Math. I have not turned a blind eye to 4 strikes against Menser Math. Menser Math got struck. The person who struck them says they have a reason to do it.
Oh, that's funny. And Chad says he has a reason to do it too.
That is a dog shit. Look, in the hierarchy of warranted strikes or defensible strikes. Okay, you have Brian Landon getting struck because he can't just download a video. He's got to upload it to YouTube. And then he made it a premiere to advertise the fact that he was going live on his stream. Okay, that's the least defensible. Then we have the Mensa Math stuff that this is you weren't making it transformative. Like he was. I watched it. He was, as well as other videos of his,
which
even
were
though
like 7 minutes, 6 minutes. They were clips like Stalin and Doom.
getting to specific super chats, and stuff that you saw fit to play on your show.
Yes.
So that's just this more defensible than just straight up ripping somebody's stuff with no commentary and re-uploading it. Chad is above that. And I think that Chad's strike is complete horseshit.
Yeah.
But it is above that. Like,
and look, what I'll say, and I'm not here to defend Chad. Tug Simp says Chad lied on his. Look, I'm not defending Chad. Right? I think all strikes are bullshit. I stand by that. Well, not all strikes. Sorry. No, I do have the absolute just complete no transformation, complete re-upload or rebroadcast of someone else's content. No, that's bullshit, right? But outside of that, that's about the only thing, you know. But even with that, I would say reach out first and say, hey, can you pull that down?
Sure.
You know, like the whole cease and desist or whatever, you know. Reach out first and then bring the hammer down. That's the only thing for me. Now I fucking lost my train. Oh yeah, I'm not defending Chad, but what I will say for Chad is Melton has done a lot of the non-transformative snipes of Chad. And so for Chad to click on and see it, he doesn't know that Melton's making it transformative this time. You know what I mean? I can understand.
He's a very dumb guy.
Yeah, he's a dumb guy. I can understand that thought process from Chad, and he's reacted and put the strike in and fucked up, right? But it is more defensible than striking clips that, you know, like, again, Stalin, Doom, So Thorough Joe Burrow, Dirty Jersey, fucking Pest. All these people are the fucking keep the Dabbleverse going. I mean, Dabbleverse Live, they were the producers. Like, Doom's now the official producer, but you know what I mean? Dabbleverse Live was just the clips that those guys would post. That's what the Dabbleverse, you know. That's what the strikes on Mensa Math outside of the Zen one, that's one strike. Let's give him the Zen strike. Let's say that strike was fair. That doesn't take away a channel.
Yeah.
There was 4 strikes total, and the other 3 were absolute fucking bullshit and bogus. And again, it's the hypocrisy of this lawsuit. So you use it to take out a channel, and now you're fucking crying? The guy that you've fucking dedicated your entire business model to has fucking struck back again?
When your channel still exists as well.
Yeah. And you gave him the blueprint of how to do it by doing it to Mensa Math. That's what we can't ignore here too. And this has kind of become a mini Shuli segment in itself, but we can't ignore the fact that what Shuli Network did to Mensa Math was the blueprint for John to fuck with them. How they took out Mensa Math is how John started striking them and what he started doing to them. Is that you cannot, like, that cannot be overemphasized. You know what I mean? Like, they fucking showed him how to do it. That's what's fucking great about this. But of course, we all ignore the fuck ups of the Shuli Network because they employed a pedophile and that's uncomfortable to talk about. So we can't talk about any of it.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not funny. And also, I get your, as a logician myself, I get I don't even want to get into the Zenhauser special thing. I watched that shit. He was pausing. He was commenting. Like, the shit was transformative. And then that you bring up, well, we paywalled it. Like, you realize how laughable that is when you have a drop of John saying, behind my paywall. Like, you have argued, you're on record arguing that something being paywalled doesn't mean that it's not fair use.
I put a clip together on Twitter a couple of months ago. I should fucking find what I did with that. It's literally a clip of Shuley on Point Double Point saying that's our paywall content, and then a clip of Carl on WATP laughing at Stuttering John, saying, this stuff's
You
paywall
took my
content.
book from my Patreon.
And then I'd go back to Shuley doing the same defense, and then back to WATP with Shuley on it, mocking
Clowning
John.
on John, yeah. It's look, we play because it's not on unless it's in a clip. It's not on YouTube. Some shit happens on MLC. Fire up the Patreon. I play that shit.
Mhm.
You see KB striking over it? No, you don't. You actually don't.
No. And the other thing also, that Zen special, public now, big old 5K views on that. I mean, I haven't checked it lately, but it was about a month or two ago. It was at 5K. I can't imagine it's rocketed up the charts since then.
Yeah, that's a big part of fair use is the impact on the market for it. Where did you lose out on tangible money as a result of this being there? And this Ethan Klein Denims case actually strengthens what guys like Chad would consider a hate watch, that by acknowledging that the person who would want to watch the thing itself is not necessarily, and often not at all, the same person who if you just want to watch Chad because you love and support Chad, you're probably not going to tune into the Chad segment on NJR Live.
No, I wouldn't.
Because it's the difference between lightning and a lightning bug. Like, this is not, they're not comparable, other than they're using the same source material.
Yeah. No, and it's look, there's different examples. Obviously, we've got pull-ups around here. Big fucking Kiki and Gino guy, but also does enjoy seeing them get goofed on and all that. Like, there can be crossover in that respect.
Sure.
But to your point, it's not, if you're a fucking Chad guy, you're not tuning out of Chad and running over to Milton. You know what I mean? Like, to watch Milton snipe a bit. You're sticking by Chad. Like, it's not, like, yeah, if people were just hate watching you, dude, like, why did you tell the audience to go watch?
No, and further, you guys are not on at the same time. Push-Ups doesn't have to make the choice unless it's a random weeknight that we're on. He's not making the choice, and so the market impact is negligible to none, even with somebody that is the mythical crossover viewer.
Yeah, and like, yeah, pull-ups is a fucking rare one, a rare gem. You know what I mean? Anyway, we're talking about Shmuel.
I can't verify that because I can't see the clips because they're not up there. But
why are the clips not up there?
Yeah, this is like the whole when there's like a mob case, and like the witness gets murdered. It's like, well, you can't. You can't have the grand jury testimony submitted at trial. They try and argue shit like that, and it's like, so we can't submit the 7-minute length of the clip to prove that it's not just a rebroadcast, or like in terms of the Zen special, it would be much longer if he's pausing and commenting. The length of the video would be much longer than the length of Zen special, which would then prove that it's transformative. All that stuff, we can't submit it because the channel's gone and we don't have access to the clips anymore.
Yeah, and the channel being gone is used as evidence. It's a recursive thing. Mensa Math, if you're listening, I know that you're re-uploading shit on Rumble. Re-upload the Zen special. I'd love to watch it on my show.
I'm actually going to go a step further, NJ. Mensa, if you're listening. I'll reach out to you after the show, but I want to upload them to our channel. I want to take these cunts on in that respect. If it was so strikeable, and look, if Mensa's like shows them to me or whatever, and I go, oh fuck yeah, you deserve to get
not
struck. I'm not touching this. But I don't believe that's the case. I'll upload them to our channel and see if Shuli fucking strikes us down. But guess what? I will be fucking responding because I ain't hiding my fucking name and my identity and all that shit. Keanu's here, by the way, and says, push-ups chooses me. Guaranteed. I took him speed dating, for Christ's sake. Yeah, but then you fucking spilled all his business on your fucking podcast. You know what I mean? Like, I'd be a bit more tight-lipped than you, Kiki. I'm a pretty fucking damn good wingman. I'm just on the other side of the world, so it's kind of hard for me to go to a fucking speed dating night with him. So, you've got the one up for now, Kiki. For now.
Big part of it is Menser Math chose not to appeal. Now, you can say he chose not to appeal because he didn't want to get doxxed. He didn't want this.
Yeah, so we would just dismiss that. Before we dismiss that, Husey says, can't wait to find out Oscar's real name. Yeah, I know, it'd be fucking, it'd be shocking, wouldn't it?
Yeah. As a pre-addendum, I think, I said this when we were covering Chrissy. Just that nobody gets any ideas. If we get our hands on the Zenhauser special as transformed by Menser Math, if you try to strike me, Frog, that's who I'm talking to here. If you try to strike me because you think that you're going to get my real name, you got another thing coming. You're going to get an LLC, and if you do that, I'm going to have a lawyer handle it. So you're never going to find out. So if that's the goal, belay that.
Frog, $100 super tip right now. I got it for you.
Do.
KB says, I hope Dane and Kiki can be friends. I'm here to men relate. We're friends. Aren't we, Kiki? We're friends. We're friends that goof on each other. That's all. Kiki and I are cool. We're gonna hate. She's a dummy, and I make fun of it. No, that's all. So here's the other thing, NJ, and I know what will be said. This is the thing. I'm in the minds of these dummies. I know what will be said when Mensa uploads them. This isn't the original. And he can't prove it. You know why? His channel's gone. Got struck into a fucking oblivion. Same with Melton and Chad. That re-upload that Melton did. Prove it was a live one. Yeah. Prove you didn't. You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing about striking a live show. Chad actually fucked up striking a live show. Like, it can't be proven.
Yeah, it's the ship of Theseus.
Yeah. Very good. We're friends, not real life friends like Push-Ups and I, but friends nonetheless. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, none of us are real life friends. You know, that'd be weird. Barely even spoken to each other. Anyway, I'll call NJ a friend though. And of course, Robbie's my brother, you know. Anyway.
He didn't want that, but he didn't fight back, right? So if he's not willing to fight back for his own content, I'm not going to fight for him.
He should have been wearing that. Shouldn't have been wearing that skirt. Is what I'm hearing. He was asking for it.
Hey, Shmuel, put this in your chat the other day, but you skipped past it. Didn't want to address it. Remember when Stuttering John struck Cardiff Electric just to get his real name, and we all condemned him for it? Said, "What a fucking shitty move." You know, just trying to get his info. And Cardiff didn't respond because he didn't want to give John his real name. Remember when Cardiff lost his channel, Shmuel? I know it wasn't over that. I know it was over showing Stuttering John's ass, which fucking the poetic justice they may call it. From John's perspective, anyway. But Cardiff lost a channel once upon a time. What if he lost that channel, Shmuel? Would you still have the same attitude about it, or would you have a different attitude because it's John and John Bad? You know, can't forget John Bad. Fucking NJ reminds me all the time. He fucking destroys every argument I make about the Shuli network by saying he considered John Bad.
Yeah, you haven't. That's the thing. You really got to keep that in the fore of your mind.
Yeah, fucking. I wish I was as emotional about this as everyone else.
I mean that's where it is. Mentor Matt's been invited on the show. If he wants to come on, if he wants to discuss it, I'm willing to do it.
Oh, well. Thank you, Schmuel. You're willing to let Mensa Math plead his case. Jesus Christ, Schmuel. Are you hearing yourself? Are you hearing how arrogant this sounds?
Shmuel, this is very Dan-esque. This is very Chad-esque, right? I'm willing to have you on my show. That I, again, not that he's in it. I give him that. Not that he's in it for the money, but I'm willing to have you on my show that I can get all the buzz and clicks and views and whatever that result from this, for you to plead your case that you elocuted fine on Twitter, and also did when you appeared on Stuttering John.
Yep. And look, I'd love, Mensa, you've got an invite on the show, but I'm going to reach out to you anyway. Yeah, I'd love to have Mensa on this show, but I've been waiting on the re-upload. Like, Quad gave us the heads up on that a few weeks back that Mensa was bringing in the re-uploads. But then, like I say, today I realized, well, I know what's going to be fucking said. You know what I mean? They're just going to go, oh, he just fucking transformed them now. You know, and the Shuley Network, we've confirmed that they're liars. We've established that over the last few weeks. True. They'll lie about anything. They don't give a fuck. They'll lie about an association with a pedophile. So, you know what I mean? Like, they're pretty comfortable lying. They'll just lie and say, no, that's not the video we struck. They'll do that because, no. Their first port of call is don't address it at all. And then it's lie. And they'll lie. That's their game.
But the thing is, same thing with Patrick, same thing with Chad, same thing with Kevin, anybody. You want to snipe, you want to do this stuff, right? There are going to be consequences.
What about the raid?
What about a whole subheader on that channel that's dedicated to that and doing something that's even if it's friendly, doing something that's against YouTube's terms of service, right? Brigading. You can't just send all your people into a chat, right?
That's a pretty simple thing to log on to the harassment thing. When you suddenly go from a zero chat to an entire community just bombarding you, that can be like.
But somehow never 500-600 people. Somehow never half of what their audience typically is. It's weird.
Yeah, I think there might be a little bit of a clip from one of their raids today. But it's also, listen to what he's saying right now, because he's realizing he's going to have to back out of this in a second. Because think about, I've gone back a few seconds. Listen to what he's saying.
You want to snipe, you want to do this stuff, right? There are going to be consequences.
Well, hang on. I'm on Melton's side. He was sniping at the time. Fuck, how am I going to reverse course here? This is the thing about when you stay consistent, Schmiel. You maintain the same level. You don't have to dance around these things. You don't have to come up with a reason why this makes sense alongside with this if you've just got the same attitude across the board. But anyway, let's see how he worms his way out of this.
Every now and then, somebody's going to fight back. So it's like, don't do it and then complain when you get caught at it, but you don't fight back. If it was transformative, there are ways around it. We saw 30-something strikes against Shuley from John, and none of them stuck, right? So
now again, that's another thing with like the law and also YouTube. Like there's stuff that you challenge it doesn't matter. They're not putting it back up. NBC, fucking some of the other, some of the really fucking big rich companies. You're not getting it up no matter how transformative it is. The rest of it, they're by law, they have to put it back up once it's challenged, once it's like appealed or whatever, you know what I mean, responded to. They have to put it back up and wait for a lawsuit. So like getting the video put back up is not saying the strike is incorrect. It's you got to take it to court now. That's all it says. It doesn't prove that it was transformative by appealing. It just is, well, until there's a lawsuit, you can keep it up. That's literally all it is.
Yeah.
But Shmuel likes to think that once a video goes back up, that means it's transformative. No, doesn't mean that at all.
Fight back. So
3 strikes, you lose your channel. That's well, exactly. That is the point about Mensa is without appealing it, without responding to it, he had a strike on his channel. And then once they did it 3 more times, his channel was fucking cooked. Had he appealed those, he wouldn't have lost his channel. And if surely Network hadn't have appealed 3 John ones in a row, they would have lost their channel. You know, like that's, yeah, it's all a fine line, but I'm just saying YouTube putting a video back up and not enforcing a strike is not a proof that the video is transformative. It's proof that YouTube is covering their ass.
They've washed their hands for this.
Yeah, that's basically all that is. So that was the end of that clip. The next clip, sorry, this one here. Buck's going to go on to tell us that he got no beef with Mensa Math. You know what I mean? Okay. This is just about the, I don't know what it's about, actually. Shmuel, explain. What it's about? What is it about?
Problem with Mensa Math. I don't know, I don't know what he did. But at the time, I do remember him doing the Zen special, and I don't know, Zen put work into it. So you couldn't.
And what? I mean, we all put work into it to an extent, even if it is just getting off your fat ass, wobbling down to a fucking chair and fucking hitting go live and talking shit. Still some level of work that's been put into that, right? MJ?
Objection, Your Honor. Relevancy.
Yeah, there we go.
Waited a day. So there we go.
Couldn't have waited a day. Would that have made a difference, Shmuel? Well, no, Zen was going to get, the Shuley Network was going to get 1 million subscribers to see the Zen special. And then the next day, fuck it, whatever. It's all good. We got our 1 million subscribers. Let's move on. Again, I might have to actually go to the channel, but 5, maybe 6K views on that thing.
Yeah.
Since it's gone public. Well, I don't know if that's all time views, actually. That might have been while it was behind the wall as well. I don't know how the view count works, but anyway.
And so there we go. Right. So anyone could say
the great Sam Bibley. Bibbles is here. He went to say, there you go, there we go, or there you go, twice in a row there. And he tried to stop himself and he couldn't. We're just going back. Let's just listen close to this, NJ.
So there we go. Right.
No, actually, I'm going back a little bit further because I swear there was a there we go before that.
And so there we go. Right. So anyone could say that about any retaliation Stuttering John does. He fights back. I'm not arguing with you. John fights back. They fight back. But I don't think Mensa Math gets to what do you call it? Never having challenged it. And it's now years later, and it keeps getting brought up. So I don't know what to do. All right.
In other words, yeah, you're right. You've backed me in a corner that I cannot get out of. I've got no way of talking my way out of this corner, so I'm just going to dismiss it and move on.
Also, what is the this is a very nebulous concept. What is the statute of limitations for stuff that we can bring up? It seems that we run up against this time and time again. I think for John, it's infinite, right?
Yeah, Battle of the Bands was being talked about recently. So
shitty report card from high school. Yeah.
Oh, don't forget the fucking, the fights back in the day when his sister had to bail him out in the fights. They go back that deep to, middle school?
Yep.
Possibly even elementary school. There is no statute of limitations on Stuttering John content. No statute. Yes, we said that. Anyway, final clip from Schmill is no sure. He wants to get away from Shuley talk. So if we could just stop with the Shuley talk.
Let's take that stuff. The Shuley stuff. I want to do a Shuley free show. All right. So there we go. Echo Pineapple, you're right. He deserved it for covering TSN.
Great one, Echo. I love it. Like, yeah, obviously a nice, sarcastic, fucking classic Echo Pineapple comment. And Schmill takes great offense to this.
It for covering TSN. Dishonest take. At the very least, it's a dishonest take. Right? You know when you're doing Joey that Joey could strike you, and you would have to challenge that and show that your work was performative.
Performative? You're rattled, Schmill.
Okay. Schmill holds Joey in very low esteem.
Yeah.
Why hasn't Joey done that? Right? For Joey, for all of his faults, right?
Yeah. He's never done that. You're right.
Covering this motherfucker for more than a year weekly. Joey didn't see fit to do that. So if you think of Joey like this, Schmiel.
I was in Clowntown chat today telling Joey, don't worry about the fucking stealing money from the government and lying to the government. That's your best qualities, dude. Like, I don't understand these people that are mad at Joey about that. So fuck the government. Who gives a shit? What are you talking about? I'm sure they got the best meth in town that when they got that fucking FEMA money, and then they did their time.
That's what's going to get Panhandler as his vice presidential candidate.
Nice. See that? I would actually become a citizen just so I could vote for that. Can you become a citizen when you still live in another country?
Yes, you can. But we don't voting. Neither is it compulsory here, nor do we hand out sausages when you vote. So it's not nearly as fun.
Fuck. That is disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching the fucking Nate Bargatze, George Washington clips today as they kept popping up on my Twitter. It's like, the hot dogs are not made of dogs. What are they made of? Nobody knows. It's probably the best SNL clip in forever. Those fucking George Washington clips. They're fucking hilarious. Anyway, I saw them on my feed so much the last couple of days because of 4th of July. Back to Schmuel, old rattled Schmuel here.
Show that your work was performative, right? But what can I say? Anyway, the point is, I don't give a shit, right?
Yeah,
not my problem.
All right.
My issue is watching Chad is going to unleash a KB war. And if you got to watch, I don't get to see MLC, but I did get to see
Great. So he's just going to barge on through. No, it's the Fuck Chad Zumok show. So don't bring your petty Shuley rubbish in here. But I'm just trying to try and maintain some consistency around here, folks. That's all I'm asking for. And Lisa Carnegie, 3282. 3282, that's what I said. Yep. Hi, 1 a.m. here in Aussie's nation capital. Someone over there in Canberra, in the Australian Capital Territory. Thanks for joining us at 1 a.m. I appreciate it. If it's 1 a.m., that's usually when they hit you with infomercials. Supertip.gg /USOA. My daughter needs dental surgery, folks. Did you hear that? Dental surgery. We've got a goal to hit, and it's a lifetime of goals. Anyway, we're moving on now. I still haven't done an intro thing for TSN. Hey, buddy. I guess that's what it's going to have to be. And I'm going to work on surely voices, plural, for the super tip. Do you know what I want to do, NJ? I don't know if you caught me saying this on the secret stream on Thursday night, Friday morning. I want to do a special voice, and the voice will be called Cowboy Shuley.
I tell you what, this ESO feller, he's lower than a tick on a dog's belly.
That's that ESO announcement. I need someone who's got anyone out there who's got the full clip clean of the Shuley announcement about ESO. That clip is over 5 minutes, I believe. I believe that went for about six.
Yes, 6 and change minutes.
Yeah, so that should be enough to create a voice for Super Tip. So anyone out there that's got the full thing, I haven't been able to find the full thing. I've been searching around, but Reddit's not easy to search.
I have it. I will send it to you.
You've got it? Perfect. Excellent. All right. Well, next show we do, we're going to have Cowboy Shuley. I'm going to dump a couple of the voices that I made and bring in Cowboy Shuley. I think we need it. Echo says just DM Shuley and ask. I'm sure he'll pop that straight over to me.
Yeah, DM him and go, hey, buddy.
Yeah, hey, buddy. KB says, I'm pro-government fucking over. Yes. I agree. I just saw fucking in KB and got excited. You know what I mean? That's what we do around here. And leave those tits alone, KB. Don't mess with greatness. All right? Everything else, if you want to have a little fun with it, whatever, don't touch those titties. That's all I'm saying. If someone gets crazy and decides to donate the full amount to that GoFundMe, I don't want you to be held to it. Now, NJ, actually, I'm going to ask you, maybe we can ask the audience, with the TSN segment, what do we want to do? Thank you, KB. She says she won't. So thank you. I don't think she's a dirty whore. No, she's lovely. And she's my girl. So I talk to her like she's a dirty whore. But none of you can. Fuck off. What was my point? All right, yeah. What do we want to do? Do we want to do this this week in TSN first? Have a bit of fun with it and then get into some of the nastiness? Or do we want to get into it's not even nastiness, but you know, just the further revealing how like shitty the TSN are stuff. Do we want to do that first and then go to the fun stuff? We do the fun stuff and then go to that.
I think that we do the fun stuff first and then ramp into because I tend to do it the opposite on our show, that I get mad for like most of an hour and then the last like couple of timestamps are funny or lighthearted. So
yeah. All right, I like your thought. That was what I was thinking because I thought, and also the last thing left in the minds as we leave is these guys are shit cunts. But before we get to that, the opposite of a shit cunt, a golden fucking piece of magic is the great James Bowmett. I think we all love Bowmett, and if you don't love Bowmett, there's something wrong with you. But I love him particularly today because $50 for the kids choppers. Thank you, Bowmett.
Whoa.
That helps, and that is going straight to the dental fund. And like I say, this one aside, this is now confirmed. This is going to be an issue going forward. So anytime you've got some spare change, flick it my way, all right? Because who knows when my daughter will need more dental work. Anyway, I should. Echo, can we? I want to, Echo, you should start a like teaching people how to like do this without like losing confidence in it. You know what I mean? Like Eccles really good. He sets up his things and he's like, and he just runs with them. And I was like, I really want to be taught how to like do it, where you come up with something and you go, Guru 1, yeah, Medicare, of course, but dental, dude. You know how dental is. Anyway, just have no shame, says Echo. Now, look, you set up little games and little bits, and that's what Hughes has been doing as well with his little drops and all that. So, yeah, you need to teach me how to come up with good ideas. I was going to actually start asking Robbie to think of ideas to like humiliate himself for money. You know what I mean? I think that could make us some money. Sorry, Just Jules. I thought we were doing Sunday night, Steve. What the fuck? Yeah, I realized this morning that my kids are off school for 2 weeks, and I can't do a Sunday night show because I'm home with the kids tomorrow. So, yes, and as Guru 1 says, it is Sunday night here. But yeah, for the next 2 weeks, just also this week and next Sunday will be morning shows, and then we'll be back to Sunday night. After that, and
also, sorry, I just want to say, Jimmy, when you get a chance, why don't you send some voice notes to me so that I can turn you into a dabble tip voice? Because it's something that when we met in AC, I told you I had that in my mind. And now that we have the means to do it, I would love to have you on there.
That'd be awesome. Balmut, one of the early voices would be great. And thanks again, Balmut. I don't know if I gave you enough thank you for a very generous $50 donation. You're the best. We love you. Almost as much as Rover. It's close. It's close. Yes, you. Yes, you big dumb loaf.
And send me a good. Doesn't have to be a selfie, but send me a good picture of you that we can use as the thing.
Yeah. Everyone wants that, Balmut. Just as Balmut, dude. Your calls to fucking NLO are like the best. Fucking best. And fucking Bedabbling Live as well. They're the fucking best. Everyone loves a Balmut phone call. We all want to hear from Balmut. That's what I say. All right, so we're going fun first and then fuck these cunts second. Yep. All right. So let's go to... all right, this is the long clip. The most long clip. We're gonna. It's called Let's Play a Game. This clip,
okay,
and we're just gonna play one of the Surely Network games along with them.
Cool.
So this is one of their new. Sorry,
that's fun.
Oh, this is one of their new topics on the show since Stuttering John has left, and they have these exciting games. The most long clip. Oops. Sorry, this one. The most long clip. Good stuff, Dean. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. Fair to call me on that one. Anyway, yeah, look, I don't want to try and explain the game. I think the game speaks for itself, and I think we can all have some fun with this one.
Sure.
You can send in your answers on supertip.gg/USOA or in the chat, but you know.
Unbelievable. Let's see what our pal EJ's up to.
Hello, howdy.
Hello.
Hey, yo, it's EJ. How are you? And good morning, America. And the rest of the world. Happy.
Yeah. So we're happy. Like comedy. This is comedy. One of the days of the week. Does it matter at all? I'll go first, NJ.
Okay.
Wednesday is hump day, and this fella looks like he slays puss. I'm going happy Wednesday. What about you?
I'm going to go against type and say that happy Monday, that he's trying to like get over the Mondays kind of a thing.
Yeah. He's trying to get rolling for the week.
Mm-hmm.
Roy Cohen Esquire says Tuesday. Look, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I don't think anyone says Tuesday, which that's a letdown from TSN. But all right.
Also, excuse me, I just want to comment on something.
Mhm.
Once again, in the absence of the great Duke himself, these guys are reduced to the one guy who was on the Stern Show, the other guy who was a writer with an asterisk for Leno. The other guy was a Grubhub guy and allegedly is the funniest one of the bunch. They are reduced to making fun of the at least apparently intellectually handicapped.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and it's funny. At some point in the show, someone like they go to another topic, and someone literally chats in, "What's this one's disability?"
Ah,
it's
okay.
like, fellas, like isn't that a warning sign? Like all you do is mock the retarded. Like Stuttering John was lightning in a bottle, not fully retarded. You know what I mean? Just an amazing character to follow. Thanks, Kurt. I think Aussie guy might be disabled. I am at the moment, actually. On my fucking back and shit. I think I've got gout coming on too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday? What are we feeling like, boys?
Well, let's see. It feels like Monday energy, but I'm going to say it's C, Wednesday.
I'm going Thursday.
I'm going Monday because Monday Night Raw.
Okay.
And sometimes he gets excited about Monday Night Raw.
So the joke is mocking the guy's voice.
Mm-hmm.
They all just gave serious answers. You know? Gout doesn't ever really go away. There goes all your fun food. No, I know it doesn't ever really. In terms of, Husey, you know the fucking feeling of when it's like next morning you're going to wake up with a inflated foot that you cannot stand on. You know that feeling.
It's the rich man's disease.
No, it is. Ray DeVito.
Let's find out.
Thursday. Hey guys, I'm getting ready to heat up my.
Here we go. What's he heating up?
Multiple levels to this game. NJ, we got the first one wrong. So didn't you? He said Thursday. All right, so he's about to heat up his. I've never known what strudel is. The Rock used to always talk about the strudel in wrestling. He'd refer to his penis as strudel. I think that's what he was referring to with his euphemisms. Bacon and cheese bagel, sausage, egg and cheese biscuits. I'm just going to choose out of those. I don't know what you guys mean by biscuits. By the way, who's written this? Does that say biscuits? Is that a no?
It's a Q,
It's a
which
Q.
is also wrong.
Yeah. I thought it was a C. Anyway, I don't know what a biscuit is, so I'm going to go bacon and cheese bagel. That sounds most interesting to me.
Yeah,
That's
I am going to go sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits. You have KFC down there, right?
We do, yeah.
Okay. What they sell at KFC is a biscuit, is what they mean by biscuit.
What they sell at KFC.
The little bread, I'm saying, in addition to that.
Oh, the little dinner roll things. We call them dinner rolls.
Okay,
those
yes.
Little bits of, those little bread rolls.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, yeah. That sounds good. Sausage, egg, and fuck yeah. But I do love bacon, so I'm sticking with the bagel. You're going the biscuits.
Yeah.
All right.
Turkey bacon sandwich with sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits, bacon and cheese bagel, toasted strudel.
Oh, it's the second time strudel has come up.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm going to say toasted strudel because it's
Panhandler. Bread, you idiot. Yeah, well, that's biscuits. Yeah, sure. Call it bread then. Fuck. Anyway, I get it now. And everyone is, shitting on the spelling of biscuits. I've seen a bit of that. But yeah, so if that was bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits, I'm all in. All in.
It's toaster strudel, and he probably said toasted strudel.
That's good.
Toast.
I
Wow,
don't-
that's a good. Good.
As I say, I don't think
Well,
it's
this is
C
like
because
highly rated as the comedy
So the
top comedy
cross.
show on the Dabbleverse.
yeah, he wears that cross, so he ain't eating a bagel.
The
So I'm gonna go with.
Whoa. Hang on. Was that? He didn't go the Jew angle, but I think he used religion in this.
So the cross. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we keeping you up, surely.
Good.
As I say, I don't think it's C because. So the cross. Yeah.
Yeah.
He wears that cross, so he ain't eating a bagel.
The
So I'm gonna go with
to eat bread with a hole in it.
nothing egg and cheese biscuit.
What are you
Oh, he went the same as you then. I actually understood what he said.
essentially?
Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuits.
Did you hear him? He said,
Yeah, I said it as
Oh, yeah.
EJ. That
Oh,
was the
okay,
problem.
Yeah, pay attention.
Sure, NJ, you're not laughing. So I've obviously I've seen this before. So me getting all the answers wrong just proves that I'm an idiot. But I've got all my laughs out when I heard it the first time. You're not falling over laughing at this bit.
I'm like the clown that went to the doctor and said that I've lost the will to live, and the doctor recommends that, oh well, Pagliacci the Great is in town, go and see him. But doctor, I am Pagliacci the Great.
What do you do? Pagliacci, that's the Seinfeld episode, right? Yeah. What's his name? I've forgotten his name. Dude, the Lane's girlfriend that also wants to fucking smash Jerry.
Fuck.
What's his fucking name? Crazy Joe Davola. Crazy Joe Davola. There it is. Joe Davola. We got there.
I was gonna say that.
Say it.
No,
Say what's
I
in your
want-
heart.
No, you don't want to hear what I think of you. Turkey bacon sandwich. I'll go in.
What's funny about that? What are we laughing at, fellas? Like, I know you got to keep the laughs going, but Jesus.
Go with A. I'm going with A.
Okay.
Turkey
There we
bacon.
go.
You don't heat up a turkey bacon sandwich. Come on, buddy.
All right, eat your cold turkey bacon sandwich, motherfucker. See if I care.
I've
Let's
tried to
find
quit him,
out.
but I can't.
Oh, eat
Sausage, egg, and cheese.
Wow.
Oh, well done, NJ. NJ with the point there. NJ takes the lead. I actually legitimately don't know the answer to the next question. I actually have forgotten it.
McDonald's.
Oh, where's it come from? Yeah, I don't remember this. All right, so the only thing we have in Australia is Burger. Well, everywhere's got a corner store, obviously. But Burger King, we call them Hungry Jacks, but there are Burger Kings in Australia, but most of them are Hungry Jacks. So I guess I'm gonna have to go Burger King just for familiar. Oh, fuck it, because it's familiar.
Mm-hmm.
How about you, NJ?
Yeah, I know that they do in fact sell them there. I'll go against type and say they got it from the corner store because they also sell them at 7-Eleven.
Fair. Who gives a fuck? Actually, it's the other way, Mick E. Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck? Is the drop? Nobody. That's my point. And like, I mean, we're trying to have fun with this. It's hard, but this is over 6 minutes of fucking. I don't even know what the name of this fucking show is. I don't know what they do. This might have even been Uncle Rico. I think it was labeled Uncle Rico. Anyway, point being, this fucking game of like no comedic value to it at all. There's no humor to it. It's just random questions about a dude. This is fucking over 6 minutes of their show. So now it's over 30 minutes of ours.
No, it's not even on there.
Oh wow!
God, if he goes to Walmart, I'm gonna spit on his face if I meet him.
That guy just got back from getting sushi at Walmart.
Bloody World.
Well, yeah. Like what? Corner store. He's not in New York. Hey, guy, just came back.
Wait, what? New York is the only place in the world that has corner stores. Is that? I swear the place up the road's on the corner. I swear.
It's. I mean, we call them. We tend to call them bodegas, right, in the city. And if you translate that into straight up non-dialect English, you would translate that as a corner store.
Yeah.
Also say convenience store is the more neutral term for it.
I think that's probably the globally accepted term. Yeah. John Juniors, JRs, Aussie guy hates that they make money doing. I kind of do. It does make me sick to see the fucking money just piling into these cunts when this is the garbage. Like, I listen to quite a lot of this show, and the hard thing about it is it's so much just fucking boredom. It's like, I don't even know if I can have fun with this. And even this, I was like, taking a big risk here. This is a fucking boring segment. I hope he can do something with it. But, you know, I went, fuck it. Let's go for it.
Petting the bodega cat.
Listen, he's not rich. He's not going to Applebee's.
That's a Burger King move. Yeah.
It has to be. Yeah. Yeah.
Burger King.
Yeah. B.
If only Lucy was here, she would know.
God damn it.
She's the
Where are
fast food
you?
queen.
I'm doing Walmart. Fuck you guys. Where's it?
All right, here we go.
They're the further ones. So like heat those up, and yeah, I got
Wait.
We totally missed it. We
Yeah,
totally
hold on.
missed it.
Here it comes.
Walmart. They're the further ones.
Walmart.
So, like, heat those up,
Boom.
Walmart. Okay. They're stupid high. Yeah. I agree. I might even be stupid high. This is a great bit. Wait, our bit or their bit? Is that sarcastic or legit? Or Brett Hollywood Show, here you go, buddy. Mike should try playing a character named Non-Shitty Song Parody Guy, because I don't think we've seen that one yet. Well done, Brett. Well done. Their bit. Yeah. Their bit, yeah.
yeah, I gotta go.
Oh.
Where's he going? To take a shit? I gotta go somewhere.
Right, Cone. Thanks for the $1.99. Have you ever been bitten by a shark? This is. I've not. No. I gotta be honest. I don't love going in the ocean, and it's one of those things like, you know, someone that like Aaron Imhold, who's been to the ocean once in his life, might think that that's me being, you know, a little bit taking it for granted. But yeah, all the fucking sand in you and the risk of a fucking shark possibly getting close and biting you and shit. It's like, I don't need that. I got a pool. I'm good.
That's my to the great shame of my ancestors who were pirates and then legitimate seafaring people. That's my big fear, is being eaten by sea creatures in open ocean, which is a very niche thing, but still get scared
it's
about
an easy
it.
thing to avoid.
Mhm.
Right?
Very much so.
Like deep ocean terrifies me.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, that fucking terrifies me. So yeah, I don't even love going out in the boat, to be totally honest. Oh yes, Panhandler, all the sand gets in Dean's vagina. Stop being a woman. I have to go to the beach all the time, Panhandler. That's the point. I don't love it. I got kids. They want to go to the beach. Like, yeah, of course I'm at the beach all the time. Just don't love it. Again, I'm spoiled by the beach, I guess. Some of the best beaches in the world are up our coast here in WA. So, you know, we'll go a little bit longer, Roy Cohn, all right? And then I'll kill this segment.
Somewhere again today, somewhere tomorrow.
All right.
I'm gonna go.
All right, so somewhere again today. It's got to be that, right? Because it's just retarded. That's got to be the payoff to this bit. Has to be, doesn't it? Because otherwise, what is the bit?
Oh no, you got it. You got it. The bit is that this guy is intellectually diminished, and that's funny.
So A.
B. I'm going D. Somewhere tomorrow. He's going somewhere tomorrow.
I'm gonna go B.
All right.
Right. Oh. There you go. Somewhere again.
Sure.
C. I'm gonna go C.
Pause it for a second. The way that these guys react to having an attractive woman that they know, by the way, this is not like, oh, babes, like, fellas, act like you've been there. Like, that was not very cringe, extremely cringe.
Noticed lately, Kaylee was on BYB the other day. Here's some of her responses to questions. It's like, I don't know that 6 months ago, 12 months ago, you would have been as like standoffish. You know what I mean? Like a lot of answers of like, would I have done that? No, I wouldn't have done that. But you know, it's up to them. Do I love all of their is it, not all of their content is for me, but there is stuff that I like. I don't know. I feel like the movement is working.
He had to step in his shoes for a minute.
I'm gonna go somewhere again today.
All right. Here we go.
C.
What I pick? A. I pick
Somewhere again today because that's what I do around here.
I've cracked the code.
Mike is speaking to this guy. Well, what's this? Hold on. Hold on.
What I do around here
Wait. What I do around here is
It's like Morse code.
And yeah, I gotta go.
Yeah, somewhere again. Okay, we did that.
Hold on, quiet.
Somewhere again today because that's what I do around here.
What do you do around here? The usual, the same.
I can't. I'm done. I can't subject you guys to any more of this. Jesus Christ. It is like a meaning. I thought that was, I forgot how long it was. I forgot all the fucking different categories. I was mowing the lawn while I was clipping that. That is just, what is that, NJ? Just random quiz questions of meaningless shit?
You're missing the real significance is that this guy is some form of slow.
Oh, good point. Sorry, I forgot that he was retarded.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good point. Mm-hmm. All right, let's go to Kings of Criticism. You know, they just take it in stride, right, NJ?
Mm-hmm.
You give the Surely Network criticism. Yeah, they get like people criticize them for saying that they like block super chatters that are bringing up topics that they want to talk about, and block people in chat and all that. But no. Anytime I tune into the Surely Network, they always have a free chat of criticism that they want to bring up. And here is a friend of the show, I believe. It is Peanut Butter 66.
Put me up.
Yeah.
Put me up more. Surely, watch MLC.
So they're doing the
the hater voice.
Yeah, well, the hater voice, but it's also the Anne Frank bit.
Mm-hmm.
Taken from the great Conan late 90s bit of putting your mouth where the picture's mouth is. And but yeah, he's going to read this criticism, and again, it's MLC. So any MLC fans in the audience want to comment, please do.
I just want to say, if just as a hypothetical here, what if Stuttering John did this Anne Frank bit? I'll wait.
I mean, yeah. Look, Keanu was here earlier. We shit on Keanu for weeks over this bit. You think I'm going to fucking take the foot off the gas with these cunts? No, they're still running with it. Keanu said, well, actually, I don't watch the In Hot Water football show. I still think she does Albert Breer from time to time. But still, these cunts do it for multiple characters. Like, this is beyond hack.
Surely, watch MLC. It is killing.
killing. You guys have strayed so far. I understand it. People pay, so why change? But you could evolve, bro. Even you can evolve.
I don't.
So before we address the thing and what they're about to say, what's the voice? Like, this is supposed to be Anne Frank, right? Or Ava is also the bit. I don't know. What's the voice? Like, this sucks on so many levels.
No, the voice is generic dumb hater.
Ah, right. Yeah. And it's funny, actually. Victoria's just popped up. So teen moved from steel toe to surely. Pretty much. Although we did do some steel toe earlier, Victoria. I don't know if you missed that. But yes. We had some schmule in there too, Victoria. If you missed that, you might want to go check out the schmule stuff. We had some good time with that as well. Thanks for joining us. The lovely Victoria, ladies and gentlemen. She's here, which means the show's legitimate now.
I don't understand, though. Have we strayed so far, or have we not changed?
Yeah, that's a little mixed.
Sorry. Reading chat again. So I guess Rochi, I guess I won't cover this tonight then. Bloody Aussie guy thinks he is the surely whisperer now. Look, I know you're up fucking Rocco's asshole, Rochi, and you're doing whatever fucking he commands, but I'm just doing my bits, all right? But no, do it yourself, because you probably have a different take or a funnier take, maybe, Rochi. Have some confidence. And go add this clip for tonight too. I'm just upsetting all my British brothers. What a fucking disappointing night for me. As if I'd ever want to upset the English. It'd ruin my day.
Message.
You've strayed from changing.
And what are we evolving?
Does Mike Morse have like a trigger? It's automatic, the laugh. What was funny there? Anyway, these guys are going to show how well they handle criticism and how they can just fucking brush you aside. No worries at all.
What are we evolving to exactly? What the show Kevin puts on?
That's the point, surely. What are you evolving to? Exactly. Great question. What are you evolving to? Because this is shit. It's fucking dog shit.
Like, Alba evolved. And
she did.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Hey, there you go. You got your binky there. The shitting on Ava thing. Yeah. Ava's a man. Did you guys know Ava's a man? Ava has a dick. Funny stuff. Funny stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You see what he did? She did? He did. She.
Yeah.
They did.
All of them. Yeah. all of them evolved. It's crazy.
I haven't seen MLC break 1,000 viewers on a live stream in like a year and a half.
Yeah, they should start buying views.
Yeah. Imagine they have a consistent number fucking day in, day out. But regardless, let's fucking forget that, NJ. Frog, our buddy Frog there, who chimed in. Look at Kiki is still listening. Albert Breer teaches seminars on confidence and friendship at the YMCA. I know, Kiki. I know the Albert Breer bit. Frog chiming in. Here's a show called Arresting Developments. All right? Got all the same font and everything of the great comedy show Arrested Development. One of the all-time greats.
Sure.
By this logic, Frog, you're saying Big Bang Theory is better than Arrested Development.
Thank you. This is the same, what I always like to say, that if views are everything, then the JRE is the best podcast.
Yep, no, 100%. Panhandle also, and I agree with this, MLC chat moves faster at 600 viewers than any other show, regardless of the numbers. Certainly against Surely Network, I was actually watching live today, and it wasn't exactly flying. I think at times Smil Buckman's fucking chat moves faster. You know what I mean? Big Baumet theory. There you go. So yeah, it just like that's all you got, numbers. And we've seen people recently in chat, haven't we, NJ? They'll come in here. Oh, look at you, 66 viewers or 70 viewers. Oh, yeah, you're doing well. Yeah, we know who we are. We know what we are. We don't measure it on just views alone. I think there's a lot of factors that come into it. But for them, as long as they're beating MLC in view numbers, they must be doing better. Which, again, as you brought up, NJ, lends a little bit of credence to the views buying theory. If that's so important to you fellas, like if that was like, yeah, how easy it'd be for me to match the Surely Network numbers right now. We just pop on by 1,100 viewers, live viewers.
Yeah,
we have Surely Network numbers, 1,200, right? Thanks, Joe Valentine. 92, 93 now, actually. We're doing it.
Well,
Cardiff must have finished. I imagine he's not live anymore.
It's peanut. Look at peanut butter, quick.
Oh no! Just when you start with facts, Dan Frank has to fail.
Just when you start with facts, yeah. Facts. All those live viewers, brilliant. All right, that's the end from. That's all from today. We're now going to Dabble Point this week, where they tried to hold the viewers that possibly tuned in, like the WATP audience that watches Dabble Point. And then when Carl wasn't there, they're like, we don't know where Carl is. And, he might be here. So, like, they did the whole thing of like, yeah, stick around. Carl might show up later just to maintain those WATP people.
We'll click Yep.
Yeah. And so I tuned in and I was like, oh, it's just these three dopes? Oh, no, I'm not. I'm not wasting my time with this. But then Ava said, have you seen this shit? She's like, I thought immediately, Aussie guy needs to check this out. And I was like, all right, fine. I'll go fucking listen to it. And yes, I've brought clips. So they're doing
tape right there, which pissed me off because I felt.
And that's Stuttering John's audiobook. So yes, they're now covering Stuttering John's audiobook on Dabble Point. Carl's done it once on his Patreon. And now he's going to do it publicly on Dabble Point. And this time, not even clipping it. They're just playing the book. It's making it transformative. It's fine. I'm not saying anything about that. But, this time it's just, hey, we missed some gold last time, so let's just play the whole book. So here they are doing the book, which I don't know how Carl will feel about that because there's a whole chunk that he wasn't there for. But anyway, playing the book, and John's telling the story about his great song, the Howard Stern theme song when he wrote when he first got there.
Oh, that's Oh, hell yeah.
And actually, I need to find the audio. So I did a parody of that from the audiobook version, not the original, the audiobook version. I've done a parody of that. Can I remember the first line? The first line was, here's the story of a retarded mess. Dude, and say, yeah. I'll play that one day. Anyway, they're at the Do-Doot and Do-Up, and John is... shut up, Rochi. No one cares. John is explaining what happened on the show when he played it, and then Howard just started ripping on it, and they were fucking having a good time with it. And so John's explaining all that, and then he gets to sort of the last little part of it, and this just jumped out at me. I was like, "Oops, fellas, what happened there?"
Stop the tape right there, which pissed me off because I felt the song could only be appreciated in its entirety.
Of course. Everyone who writes shitty music always uses that excuse,
I don't like Stairway to Heaven until I get to the 10-minute mark.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm like, all right, I'm invested.
You really have to hear this on good speakers.
And not just one track, the whole album. It tells us.
So they're all riffing, having a good time. Rochi, hashtag Aussie guy was a Surely fan. I've expressed back in the day, but I can actually, Rochi, I want to break your little heart here. Your hero, Rocco, my first appearance on Bedabbling Live, backstage, I was fucking telling Rocco and OJ how much Surely sucks. And Rocco was defending Surely, going, oh, no, I don't think he's that bad. So I go way back, Rochi. I go way back. Fucking Rocco's a Johnny come lately to the Hayden Shuley train. Anyway, so they're all riffing on, John fucking thinks he had a good song and like you need to hear all of it. This is what happens, folks. If you don't pre-watch your clips, don't pre-listen, don't know what's coming, sometimes you maybe pause a fraction too early.
Story. You go, yeah, here's the story I'm going to tell you. I don't have fucking time for this shit.
Mike's right. Have you heard it on vinyl, man? Doo-wop, doo-wop. You can really hear him desperately calling him a...
Yeah, the cracks and the pops, really, it's what's missing in music these days.
I mean, that's like turning off Hotel California before they even check in.
Wow.
He said, is that...
Oh, so it's a joke, boys. John was joking. And his joke was better than your whole riffing there. Zen said, yeah, when you get to the 10-minute mark of Stairway to Heaven. Good joke. Good joke. John's actually made sense. That's like turning off Hotel California before they check in. That's better than all of you came up with.
John being
you're so desperate to
self-deprecating
criticize.
as well.
Sorry?
John being self-deprecating as well.
Yes. Exactly. But they can't accept that. Oh, no, John doesn't do that. Can't do that. Roshi, I remember Aussie Guy and Moody having an argument about the toe backstage. I think the banana one. I don't remember that, but we were all on a show together, so we probably did.
How you look at me, John? As a Jew? I tried to explain that I was just trying to follow the 000's template.
Right. So right away he goes and blames the other band, the 000's, who had nothing to do.
Oh, well, you failed on the last one, I guess. Pick it back up and criticize the next thing. Yeah, maybe he's just having fun with it, fellas. Maybe calm down. Calm down a little. You don't have to criticize everything to the nth degree. You can have a good time with it. Hey.
I do like John's defense of this when people would always try to call him on that like, oh, you're a big woke guy, but you famously did this song. I like John's defense being that, oh no, I wrote this because this was the kind of stuff that Howard liked.
Yeah. We get to the next bit, which when I heard this, I'm like, really? Like, you want to talk about self-awareness? All right?
Mm-hmm.
We all know Stuttering John is hilariously short.
The last time he measured himself was when he was in his 20s. He's not doing it now.
The door is only 80 inches tall.
I know.
He's like,
which means he's like 47 inches tall.
Yeah, hold on.
Now, that is a hilarious visual, all right? But that's Stuttering John's work. That's not their work. That is a hilarious visual. That is a very short human being. I agree.
Look at him. Oh, he has to reach up to turn the light on.
He's like he's a head taller than halfway through the door. Did you say?
Look how high that doorway is up there. Look how much space. He couldn't touch the top of that doorway.
Look how far up his body the guitars reach.
Yeah.
Like, look
He's
at that.
almost the size of the guitar.
Right.
Hold on, Shirley.
That's why there's nothing hanging.
Hilariously short. Hilariously short. Hey, NJ?
Very much so.
I don't come with receipts, do I? Ever do I come with fucking receipts.
No, not once.
No. What's this? Oh, hang on. Get out of stage. Try again. There we go. What's this?
Oh.
This is the infamous Stuttering John interview of Surely. We got any Photoshoppers out there? Could we get a direct line through here?
Oh.
That looks, I don't know if I'm moving my mouse straight here, but hang on, let's start back over at John's. Let's drop it a little bit for the hair. Maybe the hair's stuck up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Straight across. Oh, it's close. It's close. With my mouse cursor, it's very, very close.
It's the picture that Flimsy took of John and Chad in Atlantic City at the Tennessee Beer Hall. They're standing right next to each other.
Yeah.
John is like, be generous, say they're the same height. John looks marginally taller in both of these pictures.
And Chad does his fucking tippy toes.
He has lifts in too.
Yes. So yeah, we all have a fucking good giggle at Stuttering John's height. Let's have a little bit of, Julie, do you look in the mirror? Or is it a little bit too high for you to see so you don't realize? Like, he surely goes through his doorways. The same situation. He's fucking eyeball height with the fucking light switch. Like it's bonkers. But also, NJ, you remember this backpack? Stuttering John did a bit of riffing on that backpack and how surely he's a fucking child or whatever. Remember that? Everyone's like, we all know Stuttering John's a hack material, that is.
Mm-hmm.
Goofing on Shuley for having a backpack on. What fucking hack comedy that is.
Doing crowd work, it's so I'd be like, the guy's like, I think he's childish, and I'm like, you're wearing a backpack, sir. And he's like, yeah. I go, how old are you? He's like, 49. I go, thank you.
That's
Right.
great. And you
Hack, isn't it, NJ? It's hack to goof on a backpack. What was that, Shirley?
It's so I'd be like, the guy's like, I think he's childish, and I'm like, you're wearing a backpack, sir. And he's like, yeah. I go, how old are you? He's like, 49. I go, thank you.
That's
Right.
great. And you
That's Shirley's good stuff. That's his good jokes. He's doing crowd work. You're wearing a backpack, sir. Like, everything that fucking people get goofed on for or told that they're pieces of shit for, there's a fucking example. This Aussie guy is autistic? Maybe, Roachy, maybe. In a fun way, though. I'm the good kind of autistic. Thank you, Lisa Carnegie, for the $20 super sticker. Now I've got to go over to the live thing and explain it to NJ. Where's my YouTube live tab? No, that's not it. Is it that one? It's that one. All right, NJ. Oh, fuck, this chat is flying. I think it's just catching up from earlier. All right, I can't even see it here. Where is it?
Go to live chat. Go to fan funding.
There it is. All right, it's stop. Go back. There we go. No, it was just catching up, I think, from earlier. All right, so what we've got a dude.
Mm-hmm.
No, or is it a chick? No, the cap's backwards. So I think it's a dude, hat backwards.
Mm-hmm.
He's given it one of these.
Hard hands.
Yeah. And the heart is popping out. A bunch of yellow hearts pop out.
Very nice.
Moon. I think it's the moon behind with some stars and something like that.
Nice little tableau.
Thank you, Lisa Carnegie, for the $20. 20 Australian. Which means it's not as special as that. No, I'm sorry. No, I shouldn't do that. That's fucking. It's the same as my money, My money's weak. Thank you so much, Lisa. And yeah, first time donator. And you may have been around the chat before, but
Doing crowd work.
not as familiar with Lisa. So thank you for becoming a part of the team around here. The fan base, as it were, if you will. Gross fan base. Don't have fans, you loser. All right. We've done that bit. Oh, fuck. I might need a piss, NJ.
That's
You got anything you want to talk about? Do I have a fucking piss break for the week? Anything you can riff on, NJ, for me?
Yeah, sure.
You're a fucking legend, you know that? I'll be as quick as I can.
Yeah, go to it.
Thanks, man.
So you guys see this Stealth Chaos debut appearance on what I like to call Kevin Brennan Presents Misery Loves Company last night. It was it was talk about a long time coming. Dude did his first, well, I mean, He streamed before just him doing yoga silently. He did a stream a couple of days ago in which he attempted to read every free chat. At a certain point, I think it was like 2.5 hours in, he was 2 hours and about 15 minutes behind in the chat. He was supposed to do his first actual stream yesterday, but instead he decided to go on with KB. He was shitting on Karmic for a good bit. Then, by God, that's Malware's music, and so that's what happened.
The great Malware, the man with 1 million dongs. Well, he's got a lot more than 1 million dongs, but
that's what they call him.
Yeah, he's. I'm only new to Malware, but I like him.
Yeah, friend of the show.
Get the word out to Malware too. We did a Shmuel segment. I know he loves our Shmuel.
They don't have. He will still enjoy it, but they don't have beef anymore. That's been squashed. So.
Oh, good. I'm glad they don't have beef, but as long as he still has enjoyment of the goof, that's all we're looking for. Thank you for filling in there, NJ. Appreciate it. You're always able to bail me out when I need it. We're now going. Let's get to the. Let's go back in time with the Shuli Network. And remember, I promised. What did I promise last week, NJ? I promised. I look back into the Dabblers Anonymous saga. Are you familiar with this saga, NJ? Dabblers Anonymous and the Shuli Network?
Yeah, they initially were very very bearish on TSN.
Yeah, so basically it started out, TSN started as the Shuli Show after he left the Howard Stern Show. Not popular at all. I think he got a bit of he started out okay when he first left the show, and then I think people realized he had nothing, and so it dipped very quickly. Him and Iso were playing Roblox together online against children. Look, I don't know if it was necessarily Roblox, but definitely playing against children on Roblox with Iso. Not necessarily Roblox. So online gaming with children with Iso.
Yeah.
Facts. And then Shuli finally decided he wasn't going to hide from the Stuttering John thing anymore. And they started doing the Stuttering John episodes. It wasn't the Uncle Rico show yet. Iso had not named the show yet. But in those early days, Dabblers Anonymous, the Reddit, the subreddit, was huge for, like, there were so many creators there. And I've described it before. It's a bit like how Stalin, Doom, So Thorough Joe Burrow, Dirty Jersey Pest, all those are for us now. Yeah. Dabblers Anonymous was kind of that back in 2022. And I've actually marked it, I think, the day that I stopped being a Shuli fan was the day they stopped using Dabblers Anonymous clips. And it was just them picking their own stuff and realizing they weren't that funny. I was probably just laughing at how much of a goofball Stuttering John is. Anyway, people in Dabblers Anonymous started to comment on, like, all they do is play Dabblers Anonymous clips. And they don't give anyone credit. Like, they don't acknowledge who's clipped it for them, all of that. They just play the clip and do their bits on it. So the Shuli Network up and hired Stut Joe Debo and I believe was king of all dabblers, Philip Joe Russo, from the Dabblers Anonymous subreddit, and stopped using Dabblers Anonymous. And then around Christmas time, it all hit a crescendo. And the Shuli Network, or Shuli in particular, showed his true colors as they were playing clips from an advent calendar that Kinky Loco had produced. Things boiled over. So this clip, you know, often like with shows like this where we pull clips, people will go, you clip me out of context. Blah, blah. And sometimes that's fun, just for a laugh. You know what I mean? You clip something out of context, sounds really, really bad. But for the most part, we like to explain context. It's like, hey, this is what happened in the lead up to this clip. This is what they were talking about, et cetera, et cetera. In this instance, I feel like playing the precursor to the clip really helps set up the clip. So we're starting off with Bob Levy. Now, what Bob's saying, not overly relevant to the Dabblers Anonymous thing.
Okay.
But it's for context. It's for context of how we get to Dabblers Anonymous. That I've left all this Bob stuff in the beginning.
Bob, you just want to show up in a podcast. I think Kevin's not using me. Maybe I'm using Kevin. You ever think of that? I mean, come on.
So this was that time where Bob was still on MLC, but Kevin was beefing with the Shuley Network. So Bob was between, he was a rose between two thorns, as it were, if you will. Although not looking much like a rose back then. Much better cameras and filters now, eh, Bobby?
What? Why does Kevin need me? Kevin doesn't need me. He doesn't need me.
Well, I got news for you. Whether you're using Kevin or Kevin's using you, you're both doing it wrong. So
you're going to see. You're going to see after the new year when everything comes. The plan comes together and it just works. But you know what I mean? Using me for what? You know what I mean? I'm just.
So you know what I mean, Blinking Bob. I know everyone. Sometimes it's frustrating to listen to, but yeah,
I love it.
Yeah.
I see what's good. I see what's brilliant. I see it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I want to work. You have goals, and you go, this is where I want to be. This is who I want to be working with. It's nothing about fucking using anyone. Yeah. What? I love Kevin. Exactly, Ashley. You got to know what clicks. And if you don't see it, there's so much that doesn't click out there. And you motherfuckers, there's so many people out there that are fucking making a fortune off you fucking idiots that don't come close to the talent that a lot of us give you.
Right. Talking about Kevin using Bob. And that last statement there is particularly telling. What this inspires in Shuley for Shuley to talk about. This is last bit from Bob again.
Making a fortune off you fucking idiots that don't come close to the talent that a lot of us give you. Okay?
Sorry. He just said these people out there making a fortune off of you, people that are, and they don't even come close to the talent that you have, is effectively what Bob's trying to say. Now, this is clicked in Shuley's head. There's something Shuley needs to address now.
That don't come close to the talent that a lot of us give you. Okay.
That's like it's the other day we did Rico, right? And for a while, the whole month of December, I've been checking out these videos on Dabblers Anonymous from Joe's got a Reddit, I think, or Kinky Loco. Made this advent calendar of Stuttering John clips, every day a different clip, and it's fucking brilliant. And I've been meaning to play some of these for the longest time. And we've had so much other shit come up. So the other day we played like 7 of them. And of course we're talking about how great they are. We're promoting Dabblers Anonymous. We're promoting the gentleman who made these videos. But again,
the gentleman that you just said, fuck, what's his name? Joe got a Reddit. Kinky Logo. Yeah. Yeah, you're plugging the shit out of that, were you? Cool.
You can't do anything right? Yeah. It's like at first, when we first started doing a Rico show, Dabblers Anonymous was the only place we got content from.
Oh, yeah.
And the first couple episodes, all on me, I wasn't giving credit to the proper people who were posting it. They made it known. I said, you're 100% right. And since then, all I do, almost every episode, plug that page. I mention if we use anybody's videos, I mention who posted it.
Now, here's something for you. I don't pull all the clips of it. Plug that page. You know what they do? Because I type Dabblers Anonymous into Filmont.com. Now, look, Filmont.com's not perfect. All right, it doesn't necessarily get every example. I did count it, though. 26 times. 26 shows that came up before this incident this moment 26 times. They mentioned Dabblers Anonymous. You know what they say? Is it be at the end of the show, and they're plugging their social media, and they say, and then go on over to Dabblers Anonymous. Those guys are great. What's Dabblers Anonymous, surely? Where do you find Dabblers Anonymous? Do you go, like, is it at a local fucking hall where you have a meeting? Yeah. Like, where do you go? He didn't even mention Reddit. He just said, go to Dabblers Anonymous. Plugging the shit out of it. You know? Really helping. Really helping out.
Every episode, plug that page. I mention if we use anybody's videos, I mention who posted it.
Yeah.
You know, other than sucking your dick, I don't know what more I can do. Now we have people that pull content for us themselves. We very rarely, we'll still go back every now and then because there's people posting on there that I love, but very rarely do I go back there to pull stuff or they pull stuff because we're doing it on our own now because them constantly, like, you can't win, right? You're bringing people to Dabblers Anonymous. You're bringing bodies in there. You're plugging, you're promoting,
This is what got me. You built your channel on the back of Dabblers Anonymous. What are you talking about? Bringing eyeballs in. They brought eyeballs to you. You didn't have a show without Dabblers Anonymous. How dare you say you were promoting Dabblers Anonymous? They promoted you. They helped build you. And you're going to fucking bite the hand that feeds you? No, we're just going to hire a couple of guys. Broke Studio Depot's spirit, by the way. Studio Depot was one of the best clippers out there. Had never been seen again after going to the Shuley Network. And then the other one is Philip Joe Russo, who has proven to stink at pulling clips. I think he must have been the worst of Dabblers Anonymous.
Famously.
Yeah. Your show peaked when you had Dabblers Anonymous. You built a channel on it, got super chat after super chat after super chat, and like didn't bother. You weren't bothering to thank anyone. You weren't promoting any channel. Well, no one was asking us to. So what? Go out of your way. These people built your channel, dude. This is what they don't appreciate. That show got popular because they were playing great clips from Dabblers Anonymous, doing no show prep, just showing up. Oh, let's play this clip now. Let's play this clip. And think, oh, because we're so funny. I think it's John. John is hilariously stupid. Sorry, John. I know you watch. John's hilariously stupid. You guys are not hilarious. And now you're shitting on the people that brought you to the dance. Dance with the one that brung you.
100%.
You're helping this thing grow because I love it. There's some great, funny people on there.
Oh, totally.
But then you have people on there, no matter what you do, you're not going to win. You're not going to win with them because they are made to hate you. It doesn't matter. You can rescue a fucking 10 kids from an orphanage fire. Is
Kiki still here? This is a Kiki move. Say something fucking extreme that, oh yeah. Plugging a subreddit, same level as rescuing 10 orphans from a fire. What are you talking about? They asked for proper credit. And maybe you use a clip on a show that does well and you get a ton of super chats that is like commenting on that clip. Maybe you flick the guy $10, $20. You know what I mean? Message him on Reddit. Hey, can I get your Venmo? If I wanted to flick you some money, we did great off that clip you used.
Even if I did this extreme hypothetical thing that I just made up, that wouldn't be enough.
Yeah. And also, why would Dabblers Anonymous train to hate you, surely? Or is it just you? Could you be the problem? Because I think this almost predates Shuley's Anonymous. Maybe Shuley's Anonymous existed by this time, but it was a fledgling subreddit. He's talking about Dabblers Anonymous that built their channel. They were just there to hate him. Yeah, can't win. You could rescue 10 orphans from a fire. They still say, Did you give proper credit for the Stuttering John clip? Well, no, I was rescuing orphans. I'm sorry. Forgot about that.
You're helping this thing grow because I love it. There's some great, funny people on there.
Oh, totally.
But then you have people on there, no matter what you do, you're not going to win. You're not going to win with them because they are made to hate you. They don't, it doesn't matter. You can rescue a fucking 10 kids from an orphanage fire. You're still going to be a piece of shit to these people. That's how it is. And with Kevin, I mean, Kevin can be making tons of money. I see it. I know how it should be done. He ain't doing it right. If he wants to know how to do it, you guys are wasting your time. There's a way to do this, even with chat. There's a way to do this. I see it in my head. It can be done. It can be done for a lot of money. You guys can
$20,000 on a GoFundMe. Just lie and say you're fucking fighting for free speech.
Sure.
And you get 20. What was it? 1,000 Patreon subs just by saying we'll do a show at Pickwick Pub.
Yeah, beg somebody to sue you, and then when they sue you, make a GoFundMe for that.
Another GoFundMe for that one. Yeah, you might be right here, Rachie. Shirley's Anonymous was made because Shirley wasn't giving credit. I think you're right. I think that is the timing. I think Shirley's Anonymous had just begun around this time. Which, yeah, that's probably why he's saying these people. He's talking about Shirley's Anonymous in his head. In his head, he's thinking of Shirley's Anonymous, sorry, but he's talking about Dabbler's Anonymous. But yeah, that's just like there was nothing rational about that at all. Like his explanation, like it is that classic, you know, yeah, I did everything right, and they just turned on me for no reason. And I was like, yeah, you completely misrepresented how that all played out. And then you took arguably the best clipper from Dabblers Anonymous and broke the man, poor old Stacho Depot. And I am actually going to go back to that interview that Dabbler did with him, because he was talking about how the reason he left is because Frog was just churning out these fucking clip packages. And Stacho Depot's like, well, no, there's more to it than just that. Like it's, you know, it takes a bit of creativity to find all the best bits and put it all together. Whereas Frog is just whatever slop you can slap out there first. That's what they'll run with. So yeah, Stacho Depot, we miss you, champ. You were a great clipper. I'm sorry the Shirley Network fucking did you wrong. All right, one more from TSN here. And Cardiff Electric, if you're around, is a little bit of Chad Zumok pandering.
Devote to those worlds and those areas of pits of negativity. It doesn't serve you anything. It doesn't progress.
How much time have they dedicated to their pit of negativity on Stuttering John? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, have a little self-awareness. You've dedicated your fucking career to negativity on a man. Oh no, we're just busting balls. We're just goofing. Yeah, privately recorded phone calls. Yeah, just busting balls.
Classic goof.
Yeah, classic bit.
It doesn't benefit you in any way, you know. So you know, when we first started the Rico show, I was on Reddit a lot in the Dabblers Anonymous, which I still have a good amount of friends in there. But I haven't been on there in months. I haven't been on Reddit in months. You know, the turn happened against me for some reason. And
for some reason, this is what they do. This is what he did with Melton. Like when people are like, you going to apologize to Melton for fucking lying about him shit? And yeah, people be like, when you apologize to Melton, apologize for what? You know, just shrug it off. What did I do? Nah, nothing. All right, but we got a little bit of kiki with the, if I rescue 10 babies, whatever. Now we got some steel toe coming up, NJ. That classic steel toe vibes.
It's all good, man. I wish everybody the best. I wish everybody all the success in the world. If you're mad that this thing's working, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. We're mad. We're mad that this thing's working. I mean, I am. Definitely. I'm 100% mad that this is working for you, but
I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Yeah, it's I don't know what to tell you. You know, we're just doing our thing. Sorry it bothers you that we're doing so well. It's not the things that we point out that makes you shitty people. No, it's that you're doing so well. That's what does it.
It's it's working, and we're having fun, and we're working with our friends, and we're enjoying.
Oh, that makes me so mad. Are you having fun working with your fuck? Oh, good news. His friends are Mike Morse and fucking Anthony Zenhauser, so I guess that's a positive for me. Wait a minute, the Gummy Stoker. I've got bad news. If you have friends on Reddit, you're probably a child molester. Well, Eso had friends. Well, I guess Eso technically it hasn't been proven that he ever himself did the deed. Just enjoyed watching it.
Playing what we do for a living, and we get to make a living doing it. So, I mean, I'm sorry.
And how'd you get there? How'd you get to making a living doing it? Was it hitting go live and clicking on fucking clips on a subreddit that you're now burying? You're burying that subreddit?
Something they've made fun of Stuttering John for countless times. That he does no show prep and just scrolls through Shitwares Anonymous. And what's disappointing to me is that, okay, this is back in time. In the intervening period since then, Dabblers Anonymous is just a ball washer sub for them now. So at one point they had a spine, but
yeah, well, I know the theory running around for a long time is that Frog had got mod powers at Dabblers Anonymous and completely cleaned house. Because about a year later, they start talking about Dabblers Anonymous again on the Shirley Network. Going by Philmont.com, I don't know, could be wrong, but yeah.
Sorry, you guys are upset, but I feel like the more you focus on that, the more it's in your life. And Brennan the other day, I watched MLC the other day. He was very upset with you.
Yeah.
For
play the clip.
Retweeting Dave Landau.
Completely uncalled for.
What, you retweeting?
I mean, yeah. I was
you
so
should.
wrong.
He didn't just
look at the pandering from one Chadley Zumok here, yucking it up with the Shirley Network, arch enemy of the great Kevin Brennan. You seeing this Carter flick? You seeing this pandering? Oh boy, pander away, little panda boy. No, look, I love you, Chad. You and I are cool. Just did notice a little bit of pandering there, my friend. All right. Just Jewel, the lovely Just Jewel. Thank you, Just Jewel, for the $20. Here's a pic of the gold, red, white, and blue cake I made because America $2.50. Boom.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's impressive. That is. I'm not a cake guy, but I'd eat that, Still. I would eat that. That is very good. Thank you so much for the $20.
Frosting looks great.
It does. That looks delicious. Now I'm hungry. I get my chicken nuggets recipe there. What? What, Victoria? Is that a joke? Have I missed something? That's a funny thing to read. All right. I think, wait, was I done? No, I'm not done. There's more of that clip. We're not done. We're going to get into KB a little bit.
retweet. He fucking commented on top and then
this fucking, that's why I left this long. This retarded boomer bullshit that's about to go on here explaining a retweet. This is good.
retweet. He fucking commented on top and then you know how you take it and then you write something above it.
It's a quote.
You know, a quote tweet, right? Yeah. For all you boomers out there, Bob's talking about a quote tweet. Okay. This takes, hang on, over 30 seconds to get established. We love Bob. But by the way, though, seriously, how hard is Bob rocking a filter on the StreamYard when you look back at this? He looks half dead. He really does.
He looks half to deaf.
on top, and then you know how you take it and then you write something above it,
Right.
like hey,
Right, like when you know the person, you'll retweet it and then you'll write something about it and be like, "Hey, this."
Well, you don't have to know the person.
No,
you can do that for anyone. Well, I think anyone actually, unless you're blocked by them. I think you can do that for anyone. You can block replies. You can't block quote tweets, can you? Unless you can. I don't know.
Guy's hilarious. Go check out his special, something like
but
that.
he quoted it. He quoted it
Well done, Bob.
and wrote something. When you quote it, you take what it is, and you
Right, you retweet it with a quote. But what did he say that was so upsetting?
he said he just did, that started it. Okay,
Right.
with Kevin. So basically, him retweeting it.
Anyone try and explain Kevin Brennan's reasoning, you've got a tough time. But no, that did amuse me as Bob was trying to explain a quote tweet. And at first I thought the other guys were fucking with him. I was like, they know what he means. They're going to try and make him explain it. And then Bob spat out the word quote. And then Chuli's like, yeah, you retweet it and you add a bit to it. I was like, oh, no, you're just as retarded. Oh, cool. That's fair enough. I'm glad you could clear that up for me, Shuli. I think that's it. I think that's it for today. Hang on, let me just double check. Let me just go to my file and just make sure that is it. Yeah, I did the Shuli backpack humor. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Should we do that? I'll play the Blake Griffin dunk because it's in the folder.
Hour by Carter. They're not calling anything. They're really letting them play. It's a physical game. Oh, me, oh, my. A monster jam by Blake Griffin.
Still one of my favorite calls.
Oh, me, oh, my.
Oh, me, oh, my. That's going to be our, when someone gets roasted, that's going to be our roasted drop. He's getting dunked on.
You have a super chat from Roy Cohn Esquire.
Oh, I do too. I did notice that. Thank you, Roy Cohn Esquire, for $1.99. It's where we get all our legal advice. I get Reddit updates at the corner store. That's a callback, ladies and gentlemen. Well done.
That's what they
Mr.
call
Roy
it.
Cohn Esquire. Thank you for the $1.99. Now, should we fire up Erica and do a rally? My daughter's teeth.
Do.
What a disaster that was last time. Music was so loud you couldn't hear shit.
I enjoyed
I'm
it.
yapping the whole time. You couldn't hear a fucking word of it. Very funny. Very funny stuff. Yeah, last opportunity, supertip.gg/USOA. Help me pay for my daughter's teeth. Well, it's dental surgery. More to the point. What a little sweet thing she is. I've addressed this. Yes, but not for teeth. Dental is a whole nother game. Anyway. All right, Victoria, your teeth were free. Congratulations. Mine aren't. My daughter's. Anyway, whatever. Don't give me any money then. I don't care. Whatever. We'll pay for it. We'll survive. Thought you guys might want to be nice. NJ Live is, I'd say, arguably the best show on the internet.
You can argue.
Someone will argue it.
Yeah,
I would. So it's arguable. Tell us what you got coming up this week.
Yeah, NJR Live. I mean, given what happened last night, we're going to have to check in with Stealth and see how he fared against Karmic, against Malware. I also want to watch Karmic reviewing TSN's attempt to turn him into the new Stuttering John. Have some odds and ends crap like the Bill Maher Kevin Spacey thing. Yeah, we're gonna spread the hoop rock around a little bit tomorrow night. Wednesday night. The fuck am I talking about?
I know it's all messed up at the moment. Rover's going extra fucking generous today. First of all, 20 gifted memberships. You're a fucking god among men, Rover. So that's the 20 gifted memberships, but he wasn't done there. Isn't that funny? And we're thank you, Rover, for another 20 gifted memberships. and I'll get back to memberships in a moment. But also, he wasn't done there because he wants to help out my little baby girl, my little princess. 100. Damn it. I need to play that again because I forgot to press that button. $100 this time. You're fucking incredibly kind, Rover. And he used Robbie.
For the kids, Chiefs.
Thank you so much. You heard it that time? Yeah? Good. You didn't hear it the first time, though, did you?
No, I did
Good.
not.
So I definitely do have to press that button to make them play. Thank you, Rover. You're just incredible, dude. You're so fucking generous to us. And yeah, there's not enough words to express how fucking much we love you. And appreciate it. Although Eccles was fucking with Robbie. Rover, you'll love this. Eccles was fucking with Robbie. And after Robbie left his birthday show, Eccles said to Robbie, oh yeah, it's a shame, Robbie. Fucking Rover dropped the red boy after you left. And then I messaged Robbie the other day. I was flicking him some money, and I was like, by the way, I assume you ignored Eccles, but Rover didn't drop a large donation after you left. And Robbie was like, I did actually believe him. So I felt bad for poor Robbie because he didn't think he was getting it anyway. But if Rover had dropped the big one that night, I would have certainly passed it along to Robbie. But yeah, Robbie thought he was getting shafted out of a big dono.
Classic.
Had to let him know. But because Rover's been so generous tonight, I will pass a bit of that along to Robbie for his birthday. Because I'm sure Rover, if he was here that day, I'm sure he would have thrown a couple Robbie's way. So yeah, I will certainly do that for Robbie. Thank you, Rover. Again, I can't express it enough. You're a fucking legend. Oh, Turkish teeth there, Victoria. Although that's Bob with the Turkish teeth. Anyway, whatever. I haven't been reading the chat. I've been fawning over the great Rover. Thank you so much. Yeah, NJR Live, check it out every Wednesday night at 8 p.m. It's a fucking great show, and they're just getting better and better all the time. I can't wait to get onto Dabbletip, but the one place you can use it right now, dabbletip.com, you can use it on NJR Live every Wednesday. Go check it out. Give it a crack. Balmut, send him some fucking audio samples.
Yes, please. Thank you.
To get your voice on Dabbletip. Yeah, hopefully Robbie's back next week, but who knows with Robbie? Who knows when he's going to get sick again? You can always count on him to get sick. I'm just thankful that I've got Rover here to bail me out. Good egg. Rover? Did I say Rover? I meant Ranger. Did I say Rover or Ranger?
It's okay. He bailed you out too.
Yeah, he did bail me out as well. Rover on the mind. Yeah, I might do a pop-up stream. There's a little topic that I wanted to cover that's not the full show worth. I thought I had enough for today, and I clearly did, nearly 3 hours. So I didn't want to tack it on to today. It's not a full show's worth of stuff, so I might pop up for just a little solo pop-up stream to cover something that caught my eye this week. Outside of that, hit like. Please hit like. I don't say that enough. Hit subscribe. Leave a comment. And on X, you can find me at that sussy guy. Just imagine that Aussie guy and put an S where the A should be. We'll catch you next time on United States of Australia.
Have no loyalty to those two pieces of shit. Like, there's no loyalty among all the fake people. Everyone in the chat, they're all fucking losers that fucking live vicariously through this shit. They have no fucking lives. Shut the fuck up with your opinion. It's a friend of telling you, shut the fuck up and talk about things you know about, but don't lower yourself to the level of this bunch of fair? No, you're not allowed to say to me, let's say you were stolen materialistic shit